All right, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday, everybody, and what a Wednesday indeed. Oh my gosh, they just announced, or rather revealed, I should say, a gameplay trailer for Battlefield 5, and Mother of God. It looks spectacular, to say the least. Absolutely looks insane. Totally stoked for Battlefield 5 or V or whatever you want to call it, but it definitely looks amazing. It looks really cool. I'm actually, we'll go ahead and I'll actually show the trailer just because I want to watch it again, as well as I'm sure maybe hopefully there's some people that haven't seen it. What? Battlefield 5 hype. Jen with the sub. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Let me get the chat bot fired up right quickly. Thank you so much for that, Jen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. And thank you for the sub. That is super cool of you. Let me see if I can get the old Streamlabs chat bot going here. 4 months in a row. That's insane. That's absolutely nuts. 4 months. 4 months of service to the League of Digital Assassins. Super kind of you. We'll get the chatbot fired up here, and then we will fire off the trailer for Battlefield 5 and just watch it one more great, glorious time. It looks so freaking rad. And like, oh my gosh, they're adding... Okay, so I'm kind of crazy, but if all they had changed was the customization alone, I would buy this game. Like, they're going to have some serious customization for your characters and your squad mates and stuff like that. I am super stoked for that. Anybody that knows me knows I'm all about the customization of characters in video games. And I think it's great that Battlefield has finally hopped on that wagon and that we're going to get some amazingly cool stuff for Battlefield this time. Yeah, it's going to be interesting with the toolbox. The toolbox looks crazy. The fortifications look crazy. The new movement system looks outstanding. Everything looks really cool. Make sure the bot is working. It is not, of course not. Why would it be? Why would it be working? See if that's the right one. Why would it be working? Nope. Okay, we're getting nothing out of this. Darn you, chatbot! What if I make this bigger? Oh no, that doesn't help me at all. Should be this one. Well, it's not working. Why are you not working? Okay, there we go. Okay, was that like super loud for everyone? That was pretty loud on my end, so I apologize if that was super loud for everybody watching. Hopefully that was not that loud. Yeah, it was loud. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking. All right, let's try this again. Okay, was that better? Was that acceptable, or do we need to go more? If I need to go a little bit more, that's totally cool. And then your event should have gone off, but... There we go. I'll just fire it manually. Watch it go off twice now. Okay, so that's working. Okay, good. Rocks out. Yeah. All right, here we go though. This is a trailer for Battlefield. Did you already watch this, Jen? Did you already watch the trailer for this? This thing looks so freaking rad. So pumped for this. Probably just gonna do this full screen in actuality. You did. All right, cool. Well, here we go again. We'll check it out again. You watched it on Twitch? Very nice, very nice. Hopefully this isn't too loud. Well, that's not looking too bad right yet. Dice with the Frostbite engine. Frostbite engine is pretty damn amazing. I love her little like claw hand that she has too. It's so sick. Look at that. It's so awesome. This poor guy on the stairs. Oh, that's me. This is me right here. I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm out. I never saw Band of Brothers guys running around. I hope she can kill people with her claw hand too. That'd be badass. Straight grab them in their throat. She's pretty effective with it too. I mean, does a really good job of holding a rifle there. Like, this is so flippin' crazy. Oh, good. I think that was me. I think I'm dead. Oh, these poor guys right here. You know, that guy's dead. That guy's totally dead. Look at the graphics on this. It's so good. This looks so amazing. He's got the little leaves on the end of his gun. Absolutely incredible. A little bit of slide there. Tons of players. I mean, look at how many people there are. It's absolutely nuts. This is probably my favorite part right here where the missile goes off. Absolutely bananas. Right here we go. This is amazing. Oh! There we go. Ooh! It's just like a giant cricket mallet. Oh god, all the reinforcements. Boop. Games play best on. Yeah, that looks amazing. That looks absolutely amazing. I cannot wait. That was intense. Yeah, it seriously is intense. I gotta say, I like elements of Battlefield 1, but I don't know. I think the difference for me with Battlefield 1 is the I think it's the weapons. I'm not a really big fan of like the weapons that they have, and I get it, you know, like I understand switching it up, and I still think the game is really good, and obviously it's of the highest quality as DICE, you know, that's typically what they put out, but I just am not a big fan overall of the type of weapons that are in Battlefield 1. But going to World War II, I think opens it up to a lot more weapons that people are kind of a little bit more familiar with, a little bit more iconic weaponry of World War II's time era. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what they bring this time around. But it's looking pretty fantastic. So I'm pretty stoked overall. All right, now let's see if we can get the console to fire off here. But yeah, that definitely does look intense. Have you played Battlefield 1 at all yet, Jen? There we go. Okay. Got the council fired up here. You haven't for a long time. Yeah, I picked up Battlefield 1 when it came out. I played it a little bit. At the time, I didn't know really that many people that were playing it. So I didn't kind of stick with it all that much. But even with that being said, yeah, that's a little better. I'll make myself a little bit smaller. I definitely am looking forward to the new one. Oh, I guess I should flip this again too. Let's see here. Let me see if I can fix this real quick, because I know we have that stuff that shows up on the screen right here where I'm at, like our effort points and things like that. So let me see if I can flip this real quick. Boop. And it's over there, and then we'll need to move our chat box real quick. We'll just flip-flop this around. We'll put chat on the other side, and boop, there we go. All right, that's gonna probably throw me off because now things are kind of right, sort of. There we go. Sam, you only played at your friend's house, so you didn't have access to it yourself. Oh no, yeah, that's completely understandable. And I think, you know, now the difficult thing becomes like, and then we were talking about it a little bit in the Discord, but the kind of the problem becomes now is like, well, do you pick it up on the PC or do you pick it up on the PS4? Because I have a lot of friends on the PS4, but I also have a lot of friends on the PC. So now I'm not really sure what options to go with here, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. All right, now, where's my thing? Okay, there we go. Okay, save game 1. Okay, the other thing that I noticed too, which threw me for a bit of a loop. So I went into settings and now there's a video setting tab. I was like totally complaining about this last week that there was no video settings. And now for whatever reason, there is video settings, although it did not save my settings, which is interesting. So I'm a little confused as to what the deal with that is. I guess I should just keep this at 1080 because the graphics card, or not the graphics card, the capture card rather, cannot put anything more than that out. Warning, some of your settings you chose will be applied after you restart the game. Validate, okay. Okay, so maybe we should go ahead and maybe we should just restart the game real quick. Make sure those save. Max. Okay, cool. Let's let me restart. Oh, there's downloadable content. Let me just restart it real quick. We'll see if the settings saved, and if they did, we'll carry on our journey. I don't think we have a whole lot of episode 1 left, and from everything I've heard, episode 2 is fairly short, so we might, I guess we might be able to get through all of it today. I'm not quite sure if that's possible or not, but we will find out. They heard me? Yeah. I mean, if they did, kudos to them, because that was a very quick fix. Let's see here. Yep. Okay, we got max and max 1080. All right. We'll see if the old beast here can handle that. Continue.
So, what do you think of our first adventure?
Okay. Trade unlocked investigation.
It has been fun by your side.
Same here.
Watch, this is like the absolute end, right? Like we're already there. That'd be hilarious. Oh, right. Oh my God, yeah, we had this decision.
She's been drinking too much again. Louis, I need to talk
Crap.
to you right now.
Good evening, Elizabeth. Actually, this is not a good time.
I'm begging you, please don't leave me alone. I'll be waiting for you in your room, but don't be late.
Duh. I forgot about this. Choices, I know.
I'm sure there was a certain je ne sais quoi between us.
Louis, we need to talk now.
I don't know what to do.
It'll be too late.
Looks like Elizabeth really needs me, but if I start talking to her, for sure Emily won't wait for me.
This is
What
not
should I
good.
do?
Oh my God. I totally forgot about this. I was supposed to think about this off stream and make a choice, and I didn't, and now I don't know what to do. Duh. All right, I don't know, Jen. You want to weigh in on this? You got any helpful advice or opinions on what we should do here? Who do I trust more? Oh gosh. Well, it's an interesting question. That's a very good question. I'm not quite sure. I feel like Elizabeth hasn't potentially lied to us. I mean, she did not sugarcoat anything about our mama. Like she was double dosing some negativity about our mother. But I don't know if any of that's necessarily true. Like we kind of were on the fence about whether or not we thought any of that was true or not. And I mean, then Emily was kind of opening up to us, telling us that she was having some situations with her sister and that they were twins and that they were the same person. You know, they kind of became the same identity and stuff. So I don't know. I mean, Elizabeth is in a weird shape right here. I mean, she's got her eye all jacked up. She's got a big old scar on her head. Tons of tattoos going on down here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is one of those super important decisions that you don't want to screw up either, but I really don't know. I don't know. Flip a coin. Oh, I'm half tempted to, except for I think it'd be heads again. Hang on, we'll see. Flip a coin.
It's heads this time.
See, that's why. Look, what? That is why we cannot trust Siri. Siri cannot decide the fate of anything anymore. She already hosed us over once. Shame on you, Siri. Shame on you. Maybe with the update, they'll fix it. Well, I don't know, Jen. Who do you trust more at this point? Do you trust Elizabeth, or do you trust Emily more? I don't know. Is there someone you trust more? Like you got an intuition or something going on, like a gut feeling that's telling you to trust one over the other. It's very interesting. I don't know. Maybe we should. I mean, this seems really important. But we were just starting to get Emily's trust too, though, so I like the crazy, so I say go with Elizabeth. But Emily has been there from the beginning. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, dang it. This is not helping. Oh, man. Well, I mean, she didn't say what it was. She just said don't leave her alone. So, I mean, what if it's nothing? I mean, it could be like a cockroach or something in her room that she wants us to deal with. You know what I mean? Go with Emily? All right.
Excuse me, Elizabeth, but some very urgent business has cropped up. We could speak tomorrow.
No, Louis, don't leave me alone. They've come back.
Who's come back?
Good night, madam.
Whoa. Wait. Who's come back? Just tell me who's come back real quick. Just shout it out. Shout it out. Oh, that's not good. We know she's offering something good, right? Well, that's, I think.
Time. What did our poor Elizabeth want?
Uh-oh. Oh, my. Oh, my. Nothing important? I don't know. It seemed kind of important. What is she doing here? Yeah, okay.
The real question would be this. What exactly are you doing, Emily, in my room?
I've enjoyed our discussions very much, and I had hoped that we could continue them.
Emily? Have I misunderstood something here? What are you doing in my room?
And for a while now, the question has been nagging at me.
And that explains why I now find you here in my bed. Go
Hey!
ahead. Ask me the question that's been burning at your lips.
Welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you. Oh my gosh.
Someone, but I can't figure out who.
Look away, kiddos.
Oh. So that's what's been hiding behind all this.
We are both members of the Order, Louis. Let's try to be honest.
How's it
with each
going?
other. I have followed with great interest your affair in Paris, in connection with Mr. von Borchardt. You managed to steal something from him, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, did we steal something? The book? Good game. This is my first playthrough. I haven't played it before, but I'm definitely digging it so far. It's it kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Telltale series type game, where it's very kind of choose your own adventure. I'm definitely digging it so far. Where there's a lot of intriguing mysteries and choices to make. Okay, the book.
Are you talking about the Book of All Mysteries?
I think she's trying to seduce us.
That's right, Louis. A valuable bit of plunder, isn't it?
Yeah. When we finally found it, we took it.
And where is the book right now?
Amazingly, it's right here. Mother took it with her when she came.
This is quite fascinating. But just what did Sarah expect to accomplish here?
I guess meet the buyer. Yeah, see, we're kind of at a disadvantage here because we can't do any of these. I guess we could take some royal jelly, but oh wait, that's not royal jelly. This is. But the situation is, okay, we could do psychology. She's weak to psychology. We should do psychology. Let me take another one just so we have some extra points. Okay, we're gonna do psychology here. You're giving up a lot of info. I know, but it's not my fault. Oh my God. Naden37946, I hope I said the name right. Welcome to the League of Digital Assassins. Thank you for showing some support to the channel by smashing the follow button. I'm getting all caught up in my cords here, everything. Oh, I should also, I forgot to do this. We had 2 offline follows, so I should address that really quick too. We had Scooter08 and Okapi 777. I'm probably saying that one wrong too, but I do apologize. But yes, thank you everybody for the follows, and Naden37946. Thank you for the follow, and let me know if I'm saying your name right. I hope I am. I really hope I am. But thank you for stopping in. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I really do appreciate it. Have you played the Council before? I'm assuming you have. But if you did, let me know.
If only I knew myself. My mother always takes a sly pleasure in telling me as little as possible.
Oh, poor little Louis. Your mother hides things from you.
Oh my God.
That's not very nice.
No, it's not nice at all. And you? What were you supposed to do once the book was found?
Give it to our sponsor, of course. Sir Gregory has more than one card up his sleeve.
So you mean home?
What's the red dot up in the upper left there? I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's like a Black Widow thing. She gonna kill us? Oh my God. What is this? What is this? We've never seen this before, have we? I'm a little confused. I think she's gonna kill us here. Oh, that escalated quickly. But how do we know if that's Emily? What if that's Emily's twin sister? We don't know which one that is.
I have to go, Louis.
Well, that was quick.
Finding me here in the morning.
You're right. Well, have a good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow, rested and ready.
Sure thing.
We didn't really get much information out of that. We probably should have chose the other option. But then again, I don't know. Maybe that will come back to help us later. Trade unlocked. Okay. Libertine. Right, so here's another weird question, though. Ooh. Who's there? Hello? We didn't do it. I swear to God. We were alone all night. Oh, okay, it's one of the attendants. Yes? Oh, two of you. 3 of you. How many of you are there? Oh, good Christ.
Lord Mortimer, Monsieur de Richet. At last we meet.
Well, hello. Duh. Holy crap. Okay, we resolved the enigma of the Medusa. We discovered Lord Mortimer's room where he hides his treasure. We found out Emily was hiding something. We persuaded Emily to tell us her secret. We preferred to join Emily in our room, and we spent the night with Emily. Alternative paths. We could have found out more about the past of Elizabeth and my mother. I think we did okay. Okay, but but this is weird, right? So Emily has a twin sister. They basically assumed the same identity, and they're kind of pulling that what is it? Something Monday movie on Netflix, where like one of them goes out and is Emily, and then the next time the other one goes out and is Emily, and they're kind of like doing that. But here's the thing: what happens? Emily gets pregnant. Does the other one have to then get pregnant too? I mean, it seems like they would have to be the case. Then what do? Now you got 2 Emilys. Now you got 2 kids. Crazy sauce. You think we did really well? I think we did pretty good too. I think we did pretty good. We got a lot of success. We got no fails. That's kind of rare for us around here. All right, we leveled up. Looks like we might get almost to level 6 there. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Yeah, but I mean, think about it, right? Think about it. I mean, like, I don't think they quite thought that through when she was in the room with us there. Because, like, just saying, you know, they're in the 1700s. I don't think they necessarily had the best of protection back then. So things could happen. Then what do? Does the other one just go on hiatus for 9 months? I mean, that's a long time. I don't know. It's very weird. Very strange. Okay, so we unlocked traits. We got new characters met, vulnerabilities exploited. We found items. Okay, we got a pretty decent amount. I think last chapter, I think we had like 2,900, so we didn't quite do as well, but there might not have been as much this time around either. Okay. All right, we got 3 effort points. Or no, we have 4 points. We level up, it gives us 3 effort points. Okay. All right. All right, let's put a point of manipulation. We'll get these to level 2, science and erudition. Subterfuge, we already have an extra point in that. I don't know. Vigilance, notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. This comes up quite a bit, but I don't know if we should really be putting points into it. Etiquette, adopt the appropriate behavior for every social situation, also used to formulate flattery or veiled insults. Let's put another one on occultism too, just to be safe. That's come up a number of times as well. All right, I think we're good there. Oh, Bill, there we go. We really didn't have much of that left. Oh my gosh. The Council, a big bad wolf game. Okay, so we'll fire up chapter 2 next, or it might take us straight into chapter 2. I don't know how this works. Episode 2. Well then. Well then. I mean, that is crazy because we literally almost got through that whole thing last time we streamed this. If I would have known there was only that much left, I think I would have just finished it up. I just didn't realize there was that little left. Well, that was super cool though. Definitely interesting. So it's gonna pick up, I guess, with us and Lord Mortimer. Apparently he knows our mother. But you wanted the cliffhanger though. Yeah, that's true. We got a cliffhanger. We definitely did. I love the chessboard right here. Like, that's super cool. It's an interesting choice. We're in a game of chess against Lord Mortimer. So who's the queen though? Perhaps it's us. I'm very curious to find out how short episode 2 is as well, because I've heard it's short. I don't know how that compares, because I guess this would put episode 1 at I guess about 4.5, 5 hours, something like that. And I mean, we're kind of leisurely going through it because I tend to talk and stop and talk a lot, so I don't think that helped us much either. I could skip these credits too, but I feel like that's a little bit rude. I feel like we should at least pay some respect to these awesome developers and everyone who had a hand in making this game. Super fun. And it looks like they're almost over, so we should be getting into episode 2 in just a moment. Agreed? Yeah, I think it's... Let's see what we do here. Co-founded by the European Union. Nice. Very cool. All right. Okay, so it looks like there's going to be a total of 5 episodes. That's cool. So this is Emily. So the first face is our mother, Emily. So this one had the prologue, off the coast of England, night stroll, wines and cannons, and Gorgon. So this had 4. This one only has 3. So this, yeah, I think this definitely could be shorter. Where's my mother? Where's our mother?
How many times must I tell you?
My God, that creeps me out.
Never put your life
Like a ball
on
string.
the line for me.
Mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
We are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine.
All I can tell you is I'm looking for my sister.
Do you believe your
Washington.
mother is capable of torturing a child?
Not really,
An
but
agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
oh, that's right, Napoleon.
Johann Christoph von Wollner, Minister of Religious Affairs, and Jacques Peroux,
Deeds.
French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge.
Spectre status
And Lord
recognized.
Mortimer
There it
not
is.
what one would call conventional, Monsieur de Richet.
Der Rische.
I do apologize for being late. I was obliged to clear up some urgent business.
Okay, 1 second, Jovi. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Joe Viticus. Happy Wednesday to you. How you doing, sir? How is your Wednesday going? Hopefully you're having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Okay, so we've got the encyclopedia, gives us skill point in science, linguistics, and erudition, and then this one gives us an etiquette. I think this one, oh wait, we've got a couple other ones. One. Okay, so politics, erudition, manipulation. So I feel like this is probably the way to go. We're gonna get 3 skill points out of it. Plot twist: Elizabeth is Emily's sister somehow. Oh my god! What if you're right? I thought they said they were twins, though. They don't. She doesn't look quite that similar, but maybe. Maybe they're fraternal twins? No, they said they were identical, I think. That's why they were pretending to be the same person, like the something about Monday. She has all those scars on her face. That's true too. She's got the scars and like a ton of like occultic tattoos. Like a ton of them. Which had to have been ridiculously painful back in the 1700s. It's not like they had advanced tattooing technology. Whoever did it, though, did a pretty good job. They're pretty detailed for back then as well, I would say. Use a golden elixir to remove your negative status effect. Lord Mortimer's office, January 22nd, 1793. The Council. Episode 2,
Last we
Hide
meet, Monsieur
and
de
Seek.
Richet. Do you mind if I call you Louis?
Louis.
Please do. Thank you. I wish to apologize wholeheartedly, Louis. I made you cross the seas, and I wasn't even here to welcome you. When I asked you to join us here, it was, of course, in
1
the
second,
hope
Redfish.
you would help us find your mother. However, there may be some new developments, but I don't know if they are linked to your mother. We have found Elizabeth Adams' body in her room. I'm afraid she was brutally murdered, stabbed several times.
We done messed up. We messed up in a big way. We got her killed. We got her killed because we wanted to have some sexy time with Emily. What have we done? Redfish, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. How are you doing? We gotta get you a sub sound, Redfish, as well. We gotta work on that. You gotta let me know what you want for your intro, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for stopping in, man. Thank you for hanging out with us again on this wonderful Wednesday. Water splashes, please. Oh, we could probably find that. Yeah, I could do that. We could do that. Absolutely. Okay, so, wow. We got Elizabeth murked by having sexy time with Emily. One of the Emilys. We don't know which Emily it was. What if the other Emily hates us? This is going to be a weird situation. Technically, if they're the same person, are you technically having a three-way, or is it still just normal? I don't know. It's very weird. We bumped into her last night. I don't know if we should necessarily say that. That kind of might make us seem a little guilty. We'll say nothing. We'll play our cards close to our chest and say nothing. We're in a long stare-off right here, though. Don't blink, Lord Mortimer. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't blink. Don't smile. Don't blink. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, this guy's gonna go forever. We're gonna say nothing.
Duchess Hillsborough informed us
Yes!
that she accompanied you at the
Yes, I have,
beginning of
Jin.
the evening. You apparently bumped into Miss Adams.
Oh, he already knows.
Who wanted to speak to you.
He knows.
We are told you turned her away, and she went away on her own.
That's correct.
Do you know what she wanted to see you about, by any chance?
Weird story. She didn't tell us. She didn't tell us. Takes a lot of commitment to do the twin swap. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Didn't he like cut one of his fingers off or something like that to match like his twin after his twin had an accident? Or that might be the there's like another movie on Netflix. I I think it's called Something About Monday. I'm pretty sure that's the title of it, but they do the same thing in that. Like, she hurts herself, like she like loses a pinky or whatever, and like they have to cut it off. But the difference in that situation is there's literally 7 of them. So the dad has to cut off 6 pinkies. It's horrible. Unhorrible. Yes, what happened to Monday? Oh, there you go. That's it. I need to finish that. I started it and then I don't remember what happened to Monday while I was watching what happened to Monday. Unfortunately not. She seemed confused. Yeah, we'll go with, unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately not.
Not in the least.
Pity. The poor child was probably trying to find help.
I thought it could wait until tomorrow.
Oh,
Apparently not.
I'm so sorry. We didn't know.
I shan't hide the fact that this tragedy puts me in
Wait.
a very delicate situation. I cannot risk upsetting the smooth operation of our next conference. But the case cannot remain unaddressed.
I have an idea. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
I understand. What do you intend to do?
I must reassure my guests, and justice will be done. And for that to happen, I must ask for your help.
Justice.
Why is that?
You met Elizabeth. You spoke together, I believe. She trusted you. Listen, Louis. Find out who could have committed this murder. I refuse to believe that one of my guests is the murderer. I want to know who is responsible for this. And I trust you. You have my backing. You must stop at nothing. Can I count on you?
Of course. How would you like me to proceed?
Maybe you could start by getting to the scene of the crime. Elizabeth was attacked in her room.
Okay, check this out. What if, since she has a twin, what if that was her plan all along? What if she manipulated us into going back to our room and doing the hunka chunka with her, while secretly other Emily snuck in the room and killed the other girl? And we fell for it. We fell for it. Maybe. We don't know yet, though. See if he has any
Do you
suspects.
have any suspects in mind, my lord?
I spent most of the night
Because of
talking with
boobs.
Sir Gregory and His Eminence Piaggi.
Exactly.
So I think you can remove them from the list of suspects. Monsieur Bonaparte and President Washington left the party after midnight, I believe. They were tired and went up to bed.
All right. They left. Okay. All right. All right.
Can you tell me anything else about what happened?
Now, Louis, I wouldn't want to influence you. Get over there and form your own opinion.
Like, why would he not want to tell us any information that he has?
Right. I'll get over there immediately.
Thank you, Louis. Now, once you've finished, come back and let me know your findings.
Oh my gosh.
I'll be waiting.
Could have been our mother, too. Our mother's missing.
And Louis, you've got permission to search through the guests' rooms. They've all been notified and they agree.
This is smelling like a dark, deep setup. All right, Lord Mortimer. Your Eminence over here, reading the holy book. What does it say about boobs in there, Father?
Your Eminence, I imagine that you've heard the news about Miss Adams.
What a tragedy, my son. How could such a thing have happened?
That's
Great question.
exactly what I'm trying to find out. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary last night?
I saw the young French soldier, Bonaparte, I believe, hanging around near Miss Adams' room. But I would not want to get an innocent man into trouble, Louis. He's probably nothing.
Interesting. Because Mortimer told us that he went up to his room and went to bed. The lies began already.
Not to worry, Your Eminence. If he is innocent, then he has nothing to fear. Do you know why Monsieur Bonaparte was hanging around her room like that?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that the dashing young soldier had become infatuated with a fragile young woman.
Infatuated?
A bit lost. But I don't think he got a very warm welcome.
Bonaparte and Adams? But they didn't even know each other, did they?
I couldn't say, Louis.
Heh.
But if I were you, my son, I would talk to Monsieur Perrault.
Monsieur
remember
Beirut, okay.
how violently he set upon Miss Adams.
Oh, don't worry. He's on the list of suspects.
I mean, technically, he's a little too obvious, since he already had some bad blood with her. Is this like just a hole in the floor that goes to hell or nowhere? Like, why would you have this here? There's not even a protection fence around this. What kind of hotel is this, Lord Mortimer? What are you doing? This is where he brings people and throws them that he disagrees with. Mother, 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 mother. Are you down there, down there, down there, down there? Huh, I don't know. I don't know if she is or not. Skydor style, I know, right? I think somebody watched 300 a little too many times. It's all, this is Sparta! And then murks him down there. Oh, napkin on the ground. Suspicious. There you go. Wait, what boobs? We slept with Emily, Mr. Joviticus. Because of her manipulation. She twisted her arm real hard. Actually, it was a pretty tough decision. I wasn't sure what we should do. And in hindsight, I think we did the wrong thing.
Monsieur Johann von Wollner.
Alright, we can't check that room, which is interesting, because he just told us that we could check everyone's room. Suspicious plate of fruit. I feel like I missed out on an important conversation. I think you missed the very beginning of the stream. So we ended it last stream with a decision to go to our room where Emily was waiting for us, or to go to Elizabeth Adams' room, and she was kind of in a pee-pant panic mode, but she also seemed a little like not all there, so we weren't really sure what we should do. And then we chose, and now a girl is dead. That's kind of what happened. This is what happens when you let me decide. Yeah. Well, you know, to be fair, I don't know that I think I would have made the same choice. I was kind of leaning that way anyway, because she kind of opened up to us and was like telling us, you know, some important information. So tough choices.
Good
indeed.
day, Monsieur de Richet.
Mr. Wollner, are you looking for anything in particular? Next to Elizabeth's room?
No, nothing special.
Are you sure? Seem a little out of place here, guy. Insinuate that he looks dodgy. Which is, yeah, just get in his face. What are you doing? Where were you? Don't tell him anything for the time being. What are you doing in the corridor? Yeah, what are you?
Lord Mortimer must
what are you
have
doing
informed
here?
you of the necessity for everyone to remain in their rooms until further notice.
Certainly, but I'm a guest,
Oh.
not a prisoner. I was looking for a servant, since we don't all, unfortunately, have one at our disposal.
Yeah, right.
I shall leave you now, sir. I will return to my room.
Smells a little bit like bull poo. What's up with this clock? He was by the clock. All right, here we go. We're going back into this room. This room was already trashed, by the way, though, so that might not really provide many clues. Looks kind of similar already. Oh, there's something perhaps broken on the ground there, insinuating some sort of struggle. 2 beds, which I noted last time we were here, which I was like, oh my, oh God, oh. Well, this is awkward.
No space left. I'll retrieve it later.
What? Oh, it's a golden elixir. Exactly. Would have been weird if they killed her in the middle of that pentagram right over there, though. Strange witch's brew. Oh, look! Another suspicious clock, just like the one outside.
Clock stopped at 3:54. If it was smashed during the murder, then I've just established the time of the crime.
Maybe. What if they reset the
That
hands?
would clear Emily de facto because she was still with me at the time.
That's what she wants you to believe. You're falling for it, Louis. Ugh, oh, God. Shh. You there, what are you doing, man? You can't just sneak up on people. Almost soiled my trouser coats. Trouser and coats, not trouser coat. I don't know what a trouser coat is. Oh, it's a pant jacket.
Has Sam finished with this room?
No.
No.
Jesus.
I haven't gone over everything yet.
You just wait outside, scary son of a bitch.
Would like to leave, so has only to tell me.
I was like, what the F is a trouser coat? Yeah, my brain was going a little too quick. I was gonna say my pants and trousers, or my coat and trousers, but it didn't come out that way.
My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of...
Oh yeah, we already read all those. Okay, what? Yeah, my trouser coat. What the crap? It's a jacket made of pants. It's all the rage in 1790s. We found some sort of knife or letter opener. Oh, we can't analyze. Dang it. Our logic is locked. Of course it is.
The blade is short and thin. Well sharpened, apparently. It's covered in blood. Still fresh.
Weird. He almost Googled it. Oh my god, you should actually Google it and see if it does actually even come back with anything. I doubt if it does.
The handle is unsullied by blood.
Trouser coat.
The murderer gripped the weapon so tight that there's no blood where he held it. The handprint indicates a small and slender hand.
Oh, that's gotta be one for the books. Okay, we got a knife, blood, her body.
Poor girl bled to death.
Good lord. Look at her eyes. Both of her eyes are like bloodshot now.
Whoever left that footprint has boats for feet. That's at least a size 15.
What?
Where's a size like that here? Peru? Washington, maybe.
Washington wears size 15 shoes? That's a big shoe. That's a very big shoe. Yeah, see, look at how detailed those tattoos are. I mean, that's like super impressive. Oh, she's got a lot more scars on like her neck and torso and stuff too. I didn't realize. Oh god, was she strangled? I think your eyes usually go bloodshot like that when you're stabbed. I think the knife is a decoy. Suspicious.
Marks on the body. She must have fought like a lion. It couldn't have happened without a lot of noise. There are also a number of old scars.
Those are probably from her mother. Meaning of scar. Oh, that takes 0, so that's good. Okay, let's do that.
People who scar themselves in this way generally do so to relieve some kind of psychological suffering. By trying to master the pain, they establish their self-control.
Okay, so the good thing is we've leveled some of these up enough that they're not actually
scars are super
taking any of her effort points.
Made several years ago. She wasn't trying to take
tattoos. Yeah, she's got a lot. Look at all the drawings on the wall and stuff too. It's crazy. Oh, here we go. Examine the tattoos. Oh, whoa, this is the occultist. Look at all of our skills coming to use.
She had the Sigillum de Ameth tattooed on her. The symbol of the living God. Written in the language of angels, according to believers. It is rare for someone to know about symbols like this at her age. Unless her mother was a tutor. Symbol of...
Oh, we can't translate them though.
What's that doing here?
Yeah, see, this might have been handy to translate them, but we can't do that. Okay. So we've done the scars, we've done the tattoos, returned the body. That was the arm, so let's examine the, we'll go this way. We'll do upper body.
Count no fewer than 9 wounds on the thorax.
Oh, it does look like she was stabbed right in the ribs there.
First sight, I'd say that's what caused her death.
A couple of stabs there. Okay, so it looks like she does have 9 stab wounds overall. We'll examine the wounds with science!
The wounds are clean and look like they've been inflicted by a sharp object. Some of the lacerations have damaged vital organs. The heart, the right lung, which is perforated. Most of them weren't given with much force. She might even have survived. But the stab in the heart, though not all that deep, sealed her fate.
Oh no. I don't know if I'm buying that, to be honest with you.
Some of these tattoos are veritable works of... What's that? The skin between her breasts is different. Bloody hell! This tattoo was drawn on a page of leather and stitched onto her skin.
What the
Probably during childhood. If the scars are anything to go by. It's the same kind of tattoo as on the rest of her body.
What? That's some dark, creepy stuff. Alright. We already examined the wounds. Alright, let's, turn. Let's do the hands.
No wounds, but...
It's got a couple of cut marks.
Blood on the right hand. Nothing on the left except that tattooed symbol.
Hmm. Okay. What's the symbol mean?
Pinnacle's a trap. The wearers of the pinnacle thought that they were protected from evil by surrounding it inside the different circles of the pinnacle.
Another interesting thing is he said the knife was small, and yet the footprints were huge. So see, I'm thinking the knife was hers. I'm thinking she was using the knife to defend herself. I don't know that that's the knife she got killed with. So we got the legs and the head left, all right.
Blood, but no trace of blows on the legs.
I don't know, this looks like bruising. It looks like she has some bruising on her legs, but maybe that's, oh my god.
Let's see. No trace of sexual assault or rape.
What the f...
More tattoos. Similar to those on the rest of her body.
I don't know how he would have known that, just from... Well, never mind. We're not gonna go there. Not gonna go there.
I see no sign of bruising on the skull. The only clue is a scar from a previous craniectomy. Poor Elizabeth, she must have been very young when she went through all that.
Well, that's because your mom tortured her. Your mother tortured her.
She also has old scars around the neck. Maybe mutilations.
Interesting. Examine her nose, okay.
She bled from the nose.
Observe the nose. All right, we're gonna science
bleeding,
the nose.
I don't see any traces of bruising.
Observe the bleed.
There's signs of bleeding, but...
Oh, we already made that one. Oh,
Bruising.
for crying out loud. Well, good thing is both of those don't cost us any points. Okay, so mouth.
What a strange smell.
We know that smell? Smell common at the court of the king? All right, interesting.
Her breath smells of alcohol and of laudanum.
Laudanum? Laudanum's like poisonous, isn't it?
Pain.
Can you like overdose on laudanum? Oh, well, we can do this one now, but we already made that. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. Okay. So they could have overdosed her on laudanum, though. Huh. Right, I think we've done the legs, head, the arm. So I think we've examined everything. Weird. What about this? Oh, I'm so sorry. Try not to walk on your body. What about this bottle of alcohol?
Knocked over bottle of wine. I know that smell. It's laudanum.
Okay,
it
there we
must
go.
have been mixed with the wine directly in the bottle.
Probably gonna say the same thing. This looks intense. Erica1388, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you.
It's a Bordeaux.
There's that symbol up there again. But I don't know what we do. What is up with that?
I don't know what's happened to this wine, but it's undrinkable.
How is your Wednesday going, Erica? Alright, so yeah, so there's laudanum in the wine. I need to check the knife again. I'm pretty sure that they superficially added the wounds after she was dead with the knife. I'm thinking maybe the laudanum actually killed her.
The lower part of the handle is unsullied by blood. The murderer gripped the weapon so tight that there's no blood where he held it. The handprint indicates a small and slender hand.
See, small and slender hand, but then The shoe prints are a size 15. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense.
The blade is short and thin. Well sharpened, apparently. It's covered in blood.
Welcome on in, Dark Being. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. How you doing? Welcome on back. Pretty slow. You're keeping me company at work. What did I miss? You trying to solve her murder? Yeah, so when we're into episode 2 now. Episode 1 kind of ended with Elizabeth here. That's this woman you're seeing here. She came running out of her room, and she was like, hey, I need to talk to you right away, please. And we had this other girl that was like, hey, I gotta talk to you too, back over here and in your room. So we made a choice, and now this girl is dead. And we're kind of brought in by Lord Mortimer, the guy overseeing the house and the party here, to determine who killed her. I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe that's a negative effect. Maybe that's what that red icon is up there. Disable displays. Okay. Skill use is free. Negative. Okay, let's try this. Okay, it was. That was some sort of negative. Not too bad. I'm doing very well, Darkbean. Thank you so much for asking. I'm doing very, very well. Really digging this game. We've gotten into some really interesting stuff here. With trying to figure out what's going on now.
Blood spatter indicates that the murderer must have held Elizabeth upright during the attack. Even if Elizabeth wasn't very big, I doubt she wouldn't have put up a struggle. It takes tremendous strength to overpower someone like that.
Oh, unless there was 2 people that killed her. I don't know. Maybe we need Batman. Probably not a very good detective overall. We kind of looked at this stuff earlier when we were in here, before she got murdered.
What the hell's been going on here?
Examine the symbol.
Contrary to what most people believe, a pentagram's not there to conjure up, I don't know what evil or demonic creature. With the point toward the top, the pentagram is an ancient symbol of protection against evil.
Okay, empathetic. Well, we just discovered a weakness, but she's dead, so obviously we can't really exploit that in conversations with her anymore. You remember Mother's book. And also we were told by Elizabeth that our mother actually used to torture her when she was little. We kind of didn't really believe her because that wasn't the mother that we know, but we've also heard a lot of really bad things about her mother since then too, so we're not really sure.
Esoteric rituals are based on this shape. Could Elizabeth have been sacrificed during an occult ritual?
Lovely. That sounds absolutely horrific. All right, what is this?
Huh.
We got a coin.
The talisman that I gave back to Elizabeth.
Uh-huh.
I can't exactly say it brought her good luck.
Oh, wait, no. I was thinking of the other girl. Too many E names. Elizabeth and Emily. My God. A bathtub full of books.
A notebook written in Elizabeth's handwriting. It is written in a mix of several languages.
Okay, we gotta find as many clues as we possibly can find here. Hopefully to exploit other people later on when we start questioning all these people.
Latin. Well, enough to translate a bit. He's coming. The demon is upon me. He's coming back to kill me.
What?
There she is. Death has come to finish me off. I've just run into her son. That was her last entry. What tortured writing.
All right. We looked at these letters last time we were in here, I think. Yeah.
17.
We already read all those. Oh, there's a gun on the floor now. Strange.
A pistol? Fairly new, I'd say. And judging by the weight of it, fairly light.
I wonder if anybody heard a gunshot during the night.
Tribute engraved on the barrel. To the liberators of France.
Oh boy. Maybe somebody's trying to set Napoleon up.
There's a few dried traces of blood on the grip. Difficult to know for sure how they got there.
Where there was also another French soldier that we actually saw fighting with Elizabeth earlier in the downstairs parlor room. But I feel like that, I don't know, I feel like that's a little too straightforward.
It's extremely well maintained. The barrel is perfectly clean. It isn't loaded, and well, there's no traces of gunshot residue. I'd conclude that it hasn't been used recently.
Okay. So the gun has not been fired recently.
I shall have to find its owner.
So it's either planted or it fell off of said owner when they were trying to make their escape out on the balcony after killing Elizabeth.
Vials of laudanum.
Oh, there's a ton of laudanum in here. Okay, let's science the laudanum.
Large quantities could knock out a bull. Could Elizabeth have been drugged? If the body wounds are anything to go by, then clearly not. She put up a fierce fight. The label shows that this laudanum comes straight from America.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if Washington's involved.
So many clues. What's this? Oh, we don't have our inventories. Okay, so that's a consumable item for us to use, but we don't. So 3:45 a.m. is the time it said that the murder potentially took place. I think we've discovered all the clues that we can find in here, so let's tell this guy that we're ready to get out of here. Maybe we can question all the other guests.
Has Sam finished with this room?
We have.
I know enough now. Thank you.
Very well, sir. Sir may return whenever need be. I shall guard the door.
Weirdly, I don't feel like we actually know all that much. Like, I think we have a lot of interesting information, but I don't think we really have a good plan put together of who might have been involved in this. Nor do I know who we should really go question. Oh, this is Washington. Okay, we'll start here. We're already here. All right, Washington, what have you got to say about your laudanum?
Map of Massachusetts.
Oh, we'll double check for clues in here real quick. My God. Ah, we can't reach that. We don't have enough agility to get up there. Okay, we did take a journal. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's a royal honey, or a golden elixir, rather.
Map of Vermont.
We're pretty full up on our effort points, so not super worried about that. Let's see if we can find any sort of useful information inside of Washington's room here. Was he get a picture of himself up in here?
Portrait of George Washington.
Suspect. I mean, I guess it is Lord Mortimer's house, though, so technically it's not quite as vain as it seems, I guess. Aha! These are some gigantic boots, though. My God. My God, man. We did say from the blood that whoever it was potentially wearing a size 15. Right, his clock is still working. Nothing really useful there. Oh, what about our letters?
It looks like a note between Emily and Washington about trade deals.
Oh. Oh, dang it. We can't decipher it. Yeah, but it would still be odd to sleep with a portrait of yourself over yourself. Yeah, it's true, Dark Being. Yeah, that would be kind of unsettling, right? I think I would kind of move. I mean, although, like, the room that we're staying in has got a bunch of, like, occultic, demonic, like, pictures and stuff. Like, there's a lot of weird art in this dude's house.
My dear George.
My dear George.
I'd like to invite you to join me as planned at my place. I have a project to share you. It is time that the United States played a more important role on the world stage. I understand your reluctance of playing with fire. I know your new country is very young, but rest assured that I would do nothing to jeopardize what we have built together. I look forward to seeing you soon. Your friend, William.
Interesting. You're very right, though. That would be very strange to just have a giant painted portrait of yourself.
A map of Connecticut.
In someone else's house, too. That would definitely be very weird. And then, out of all the rooms that Lord Mortimer could have put him in, he put him in this one. So, I mean, he knew he was putting him in a room with a giant picture of himself in the room. All right, George. What do you know, George? What do you know?
Greetings, Louis.
Mr. President, you can guess why I'm here.
Of course.
Lord Mortimer has sent me to ask you a few questions about last night.
It's... How am I going to tell Elizabeth's father that she's dead?
I know, Mr. President. I shall endeavor to find out the truth about this tragedy. I must ask you to help me, though. Please.
Find the degenerate pig who did this, Louis.
That's kind of what we're hoping to do here. All right, we don't have enough etiquette points to ask him for an alibi, which makes sense. He's the president. Looks like he's grieving. Well, we don't have enough vigilance points either. I feel like they should just have these, but not have the dialogue options here. Like it should just show the icon and then not show you any of this, because this still gives you a little bit of like insight into what those potential options could be. I think it'd be cooler if they kind of hid that a little bit more, just in case you went back and played it, you know, again.
Tell me, Mr. President, had you spoken to Elizabeth since your arrival? You know her father. You thought she was dead.
No, I didn't. And I believe I'll be taking my remorse with me to my grave. I wanted to, but I didn't know where to begin.
You can't blame yourself. You couldn't have known that her days were numbered.
About Laudanum? Okay, yeah, we did find Laudanum from America in her room.
Were you aware that Elizabeth took laudanum?
Yes, she came to ask me for some. She had finished her reserve, I believe.
Did she tell you why she was so desperate to get some, Mr. President?
She said she had terrible migraines that wouldn't go away.
More likely for the voices she heard, not the migraines.
Were you aware that
I'm gonna ask him this again because I want to ask him
she came to ask
the other option about him
she
taking
had finished
it.
her reserve, I believe.
Yeah, see, I'm just curious to see what he says about this.
Regularly, Mr. President?
Unfortunately, I do, Louis. I still suffer from a terrible toothache, and it's not likely to get any better.
Huh.
It's just for that, then.
Old age, my young friend. I don't wish it upon you, but you'll soon see. At my age, it's rare to have no problems in that domain.
And do you take a lot?
A moderate amount, Louis. Only the dosage indicated on the prescription of my doctor.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, so he's taking laudanum for toothaches. He's got giant boots, though, but so could someone else, so that doesn't necessarily give us a whole lot to go on. Do you know if she had enemies? Does he know why she was here? Speak to him about the footprint. Well, let's not go straight to that, because we don't really have any information to really link to that necessarily.
Do you know if she had any enemies, Mr. President?
Kind of a broad spectrum.
Not that I know of. I heard about her altercation with Mr. Peru. But that
Peru?
case was closed, if I'm not mistaken. But if in doubt, I wouldn't leave any door unopened. And I'd go and question your fellow countrymen.
Don't worry. Countryman or not, I'm not letting anybody slip through the cracks.
That's the guy we stopped. So she was fighting with him earlier, and he did threaten to kill her. It's a very 12 Angry Men type situation there, though. Because just because he threatened to kill her, doesn't mean he did. And I do believe he had a gun. I think he did pull a gun out on us while we were in there.
Do you know why she came to the island?
To get help, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't that right?
Indeed. Sir Gregory suggested to her father that he introduce her to Lord Mortimer to see if he could help her.
Yes, Lord Mortimer has a talent for healing, apparently. I'm not surprised Sir Gregory advised her to come.
Agreed.
Interesting. Alright, what about the footprint?
Mr. President, we found a footprint at the scene of the crime.
Not a dress shoe, I hope. That's all I wear.
No, rest assured. It looks like the print of a big ankle boot. A large size, I'd say.
Perfect. That should help you, Louis. It's a clue.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. All he wears is dress shoes, huh? I mean, okay, yeah, I guess that does look significantly smaller than the boots that are back here. Back over there in that corner. Alright. Let's see. Who else do we have? We have that Peru guy. Napoleon. Must be nice, yeah. Yeah. That's like what I put a little Hamilton quote in the title there. All right, now where on earth? We can't go in that. Whose room is this?
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
Okay.
Huh, that's me.
Oh, that's our room. No need to question ourselves. We know where we were at. That'd take a 180 turn if we actually turned out to be the killer.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
All right, Godoy. Oh, we can't talk to Godoy.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Well, I mean, we can talk to Emily, but we were with Emily, so we kind of already know that it wasn't necessarily her.
Tending children at the orphanage in Harlem. I find it a little hard to understand this painting choice. King George III in coronation robes. Nice touch for the room of an English duchess.
Although strange that that painting would be just sitting on the floor like that, though. That's very suspect. Very strange. Okay, we can't do anything there with those letters. Small fireplace going. Oh, that's just a painting.
The Lady's Waldegrave by Reynolds. Painted upon the request of the Waldegrave family, in an effort to find them a husband.
Grammar of Port-Royal. Ah, the artistry of the French language in all its splendor. Whoever masters French commands the world. At least une partie of it.
Okay, so that's obviously a book that we're going to be able to equip to maybe gain some linguistic skill points at the end of the...
A letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Emily has indeed some powerful backers. Madam, thank you for consoling the Queen. The King's situation is worsening, but I wager he'll recover from this present fit. Next time you speak with Her Majesty the Queen, would you please be so kind as to ask her to look into my petition to raise taxes with the King? I will personally see to it that our nation will recover from this impasse. But King George's mental situation is slowing down our decision-taking. Thank you in advance for all your help. William Pitt, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom of Great Britain.
Good old Willie Pitt.
A Chinese coin.
Oh, it's not going to read that one. Okay. You can inform King George of the Holy Father's backing. We shall assist you with financing the recruitment of regiments of immigrant royalists to fight against France. Your friend, His Eminence. Okay, so that's the it's the Eminence dude we spoke to earlier.
2 coils circle the lock.
Right, so we can also unlock this. We have it high enough level that it's not going to cost us any effort points, so let's go ahead and see what's inside. Oh my.
Dear Gregory, thank you for the information. I've managed to find out about the names you gave me. George Washington is a man you can trust.
Okay.
In spite of his obvious talent for politics, he has remained upright and honest. On the other hand, as you may well know, he is already doing business with Lord Mortimer. It will be more difficult to approach him. Napoleon Bonaparte was unknown to me until today. He's a passionate young French soldier for whom Mortimer predicts a promising future. Take heed. He is a man of conviction, which to my mind makes him potentially dangerous. As for Sarah de Richet, what more is there to say? You already know each other. She was apparently invited by Lord Mortimer about an ongoing matter in Paris that concerns a receiver in stolen art. See you soon. Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
All right.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Strange, though. Okay, so she seems to be kind of okay with George Washington, which we knew from the beginning because I think they're both a part of the occultist Golden Circle thing.
Queen Charlotte. All the royal family of England is there from what I can tell.
A letter from William Pitt the Elder addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister. This letter dates from 15 years ago now.
15 years ago?
Madam, I shall never thank you enough for all your care and attention. I shall be indebted to you until my last breath. If you have any request of me, you only need ask. With regards to my son William, I shall never thank you enough for looking after him. You know the latter's preferences, and you will understand he needs you desperately. For that, and as agreed with Queen Charlotte, our friend Duke Hillsborough will carry out his task and meet with you within 6 months. From then on, you'll be free from want. Yours sincerely, William Pitt, Count of Chatham.
Okay. Oh, we can't search it. Oops. All right, well, we don't have a proper skill points to search that, so let's talk and see what we can find out.
What can I do for you, Louis?
I've come to see you about last night's tragedy. Did you hear anything about what happened to Elizabeth?
Yes, we all did. Rumors spread quickly, you know. How awful. I didn't know her well, but I hope at least the poor thing didn't suffer too much.
Okay, we got psychology on our side. We'll use that.
Death came quickly. You can be assured of that.
If such a senseless act can happen here, then none of us is truly safe anywhere. Lord Mortimer must be mortified that one of his guests could have committed such an act, don't you think?
He is indeed.
He's not very happy about it, that's for sure.
It's only natural after such a violent murder.
Violent? What do you mean?
Elizabeth was
Oh
stabbed
no,
9
don't
times.
tell her that. Why are we telling her
God,
that?
Louis, how awful. The murderer must
Shouldn't
have
be
had
giving
a
away our
serious grudge
information.
against her to set upon her like that. It must have been a crime of passion. Do you know what happened exactly?
In fact, Lord Mortimer has asked me to look into this case, Emily.
Really? Are you Lord Mortimer's snoop now?
Oh boy.
I'm doing it for Elizabeth, not to please Mortimer.
Good for you. Quite right, too. Have you found out anything?
Well, let's say we can't really... Shouldn't really have to ask her about the night of the murder anyway, because she was with us.
Did you and Elizabeth get to know each other?
I must admit, Louis, I didn't take much interest in her. I feel a bit guilty about it, but I never actually spoke to her. She seemed burdened by her problems, and as she wasn't invited to the conference, I didn't really seek her out.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is gonna get interesting.
We found the murder weapon.
What is it?
A dagger. Quite slim.
We're giving away so
Have you
much
found its
information.
owner?
Not yet. Still searching as it happens. That said, since a blade penetrated the body several times, the murderer's hand will have been covered in blood.
You think that's a clue?
The handprint was a very slender hand, Emily. Probably that of a woman.
Do you realize what that means? There are only 3 of us on the island. Bearing in mind that neither my sister nor myself had any reason to set upon the young lady, that means...
I don't know about that.
I know.
Keep up your courage, Louis. I'm sure there's an explanation. You're bound to shed some light on it all.
If what you say is true, Emily, I'm less and less enthusiastic about shedding any light on the subject.
Alright. Doesn't look like we really have too much else to ask her here.
I won't keep you in mind.
We also still don't know where
Thank
our
you
mother
for
is
answering
either,
my
though.
questions.
See you, Louis.
So, I mean, it is possible that our mother also murdered her. She said there's 3 of them on the island, but... I mean, if her and her sister both are here, that's technically 2. Our mother would be 3. Elizabeth would be 4. But our mother's missing. She's missing. We don't know where she went, because she's missing. She's missing. Elizabeth is dead. So, I mean, that really, as far as I recall, that really does only leave Emily, right? But that weird creepy guy we saw toward the beginning of the game that had like the makeup on that wanted us to follow him to get dinner, like that guy looked like he had some pretty small hands, so maybe? All right, Napoleon's fairly short, but I don't know if he has small hands. So I wouldn't imagine it'd be him either, because he's got boots, but he's got small feet, I would imagine. I think we already went through his room once before as well. Not really seeing much on the way.
There's just one holster in Bonaparte's gear, and the pistol is missing.
Oh, okay, so there you go.
Hand, his cleaning equipment is in mint condition. That's typical of the soldier in him.
Interesting.
My dear Napoleon, as previously agreed, I would like to ask you to join us in January on my island.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already read this.
In the High Society meeting organized for the occasion. We shall be able to continue our discussion about our project for a new order for France. I have a proposition to make to you concerning your wish to put a strong leader at the head of France. I trust you to be discreet as to your coming.
Yeah, we did actually read that earlier. Yeah, we can't carry any more of those. Alright, let's talk to Napoleon here and see what he can tell us. Oh, here's a sword.
It's a beautiful weapon. Lovely damask blade. It's marked with the initials of the manufacturer in Versailles.
Oh, okay, so we discovered a vulnerability. Which I don't know if we have enough skill points to even make that worth our while.
Please be quick. We are both very busy.
We're trying to solve a murder here, man. I think you got all the time in the world.
As any good soldier would, I imagine you own a firearm. May I see it?
Oh, well, if you really want to, here is my pistol. Don't worry, it is not loaded.
Do you have several of these?
In Corsica, oui, but not on me when I am traveling. Only a bandit would carry such an arsenal.
Okay.
Thank you.
So he has one, and he has it with him.
Did you hear about young Elizabeth?
Interesting.
Indeed, it is deeply regrettable.
Lord Mortimer asked me to...
I know. You no doubt want to know my alibi. I spent the night downstairs playing cards.
With whom?
Can you tell me who was
Welcome back,
Jane,
Jen.
please?
Well,
welcome
there
back.
were Lord Mortimer, President Washington, and Sir Gregory.
Thank you.
Ah, and His Eminence Piaget as well. Excuse me, I nearly forgot him. Poor soul.
Only a couple of them were seen going to their bed, though. Their bedrooms, rather.
Anything unusual during the evening?
Nothing at all. Except the luck of the devil of Lord Mortimer and Sir Gregory at cards.
Okay.
Did they win much?
Oh la la, monsieur, they cleaned us out more like. But I plan on getting it all back before we leave.
Did any of you leave during the game?
Not that I know of, monsieur. I didn't exactly spend my time noting the other guests' comings and goings, but I don't think so.
Thank you.
So you haven't missed much, Jen. We really haven't figured anything out. We've gotten some clues about Elizabeth's murder, but we're not any closer to finding anybody that might actually have
What time did the game
done
end?
it.
I can't say exactly. As for me, I must have stayed until midnight. I was exhausted, couldn't think
Midnight,
straight.
okay.
So I preferred to go up to bed.
On your way up to bed, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, not in the least. The whole manor was sound asleep.
Not really. No.
So he went to bed at midnight. The murder took place around 3:45, potentially, so... Still a possibility that it could have been him.
Someone saw you not far from the victim's room. Can you tell me what you were doing exactly, please?
I can tell you that someone is an idiot. I wanted to warn her to be careful. You see, on the night of my arrival, I saw someone leaving her room in haste, and I wanted to speak to her, to warn her. Unfortunately, the young lady slipped through my fingers each time. Now I know why. She had every reason to be worried. What an idiot I was not to insist. I could have helped her.
Okay, well, let's see. We'll give this a shot. His weakness was conviction, though, so I don't know if this is going to really do much for us.
I've been studying him for a while now, and I don't think he was lying. Yet, I'm surprised how easy it was for me to read him. It must surely be his military side. I wish they all could be like that. My investigation would be finished already.
Okay, so he really hasn't given us much in the way of info either.
Well, have we finished, monsieur?
Exactly. Thanks again for all your answers. Good day.
Is that Limelon Ball? Limelon Ball 12? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. I very, very much appreciate that. Thank you for smashing the follow button. And as we like to say around here, welcome to the League of Digital Assassins. You are our newest initiate. Thank you so very, very much. I really, really appreciate that. Today on How to Catch a Murderer, 1793 edition. Okay, so we talked to Napoleon. I don't think that really helped us a whole lot. That's our room. Went to the hills. Okay, we went to Napoleon's. Adam's room. Washington's room. So we've already been to all those. So wonder if we should take the stairs down, maybe. Interesting. Oh, this is Faru. This was the dude that was like fighting with her in the beginning. Yep. Oh boy, we meet again, big fella.
What do you want from me, niiiiceee?
Greetings. It's fallen to me
Cut
that...
the crap! Get to the point. We both know why you're here.
And have you got anything to tell me?
What does it matter? It's too late anyway. Do what you have to do and get out.
Okay.
It's never too late, sir. If you have something to say, now is the time.
You don't understand.
Oh, he's weak to psychology.
Everything's already written.
Nice.
It's over.
Why is he behaving like the perfect culprit? What is it that's already written? I'm not sure I follow you.
No, you don't.
Okay, so somebody's... I feel like somebody's setting him up. I mean, look at his boots. He's got pretty good sized feet there. But the murder weapon said it was a slender hand knife.
A pattern with 4 circles.
So he's probably getting set up. He's probably aware of it too by how he's acting. He's probably not happy. Maybe he's a fall guy. Maybe he's taking the fall. Ooh, jackpot. Look at all that stuff.
Dear Monsieur Peru, I'm writing to thank you for the funds you sent. These funds will be crucial for the renovation of the western wing of the orphanage.
Oh.
The children you sent are doing marvelously well, and little Pierre will soon be walking.
What?
Some of them still sometimes suffer nightmares about their parents on the scaffold, but I expect they will cease in due course. Should you decide to send us more, please note that another 20 beds will soon be ready. The children and myself will never thank you enough. Long live the Republic. Long live France.
So...
Sister Marie-Hélène. No space left. I'll retrieve it later.
Oh.
No space left.
Okay, I got it. We got it. There's no space left. Okay, so he's funding or giving funds to a more orphanage.
The Massacre of the Innocents, but by Van Harlem. I think that Mortimer likes to play mind games with his guests.
I don't know if we shall meet again. At this point in time, I am a prisoner, snared by my own decisions. You must be protected. My future is lost without you. You can't still be saved. No matter how much bitterness you hold against me, you must know that I made a pact with the devil who I thought I could master. Oh God. I thought I knew the monster, but what I did for Franz is nothing compared to what they are capable of doing. Now I can't see any way out. The jaws are closing upon me. I love you. Now and forever. Sorry, I got distracted by chat there for a second. Agent Knuckler throwing me off my game. Right, so I definitely feel like, I don't know, I feel like he's kind of too perfect to be the killer here.
Great, honey.
We're just totally ransacking everything this guy has, though.
The Massacre of the Innocents by Rubens. A bit gloomy.
All right,
my room.
so
It's not that bad.
They essentially have that painting in here twice by two different people. Interesting. Oh my, we found another pair of giant boots on the floor, recently cleaned, judging by the rag there. What is this? Royal jelly? Oh, we're full up on inventory. We can't pick that up.
Dear friend,
got another letter
please
here.
come and join us. We must meet about the ongoing operations in Paris.
Ice
The boat
cream.
will be waiting for you in Calais and will take you to Dover in England. From there, a carriage will take you to the port of Tintagel, where a frigate will be waiting for you and other guests, so you can meet up with me on my island as quickly as possible. I await your arrival.
Okay.
Lord William.
Interesting. All right, what else do we got?
Records of the police. Notes intended for the police lieutenant of Paris. It's a list of people under surveillance in Paris, and there's some well-known names on it. This is valuable information. This shouldn't be lying around.
That's a weird book to just have. All right, we really didn't find too much out about this guy either. Not much to go on. Effing paintings, though. You had a salted caramel donut? Really? That actually sounds pretty delicious. I don't know that I've ever had a salted caramel donut before. You already had Death by Chocolate? Where are your donuts from? Like, I know you're in the UK, so you probably have pretty different donut stores than what we have here, I would imagine. Let's see if we can chat with him again.
All right. Have you finished?
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Oh my god. Right with the, maybe we'll save that for last. I feel like that's gonna shut him down if we, see about the gun. Let's
I'd like to
talk about the letter first, actually.
You're writing. What woman is it addressed to?
Who says it's a woman?
Oh.
I'm not saying any more. There's no point you insisting.
Damn it. All right, come on, man.
All right. Have you finished?
Chat with us.
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Don't push us away. Open up to us. Open your heart to us. It's okay.
You were armed the night of my arrival. Can I see your weapon?
No.
You do realize you're not helping, don't you? You're making it worse for yourself.
All right, so yeah, this isn't going very well. This is definitely pointing more and more towards him,
I
but
know you were
seems
at the scene.
suspicious.
We will save a lot of time if you just tell me what happened.
You know
nice.
nothing at all.
Enlighten me then. For now, I have your footprint in a pool of blood.
That's right. The only thing you can prove is one of my boots was at the scene. Congratulations.
What?
You've wrapped up the investigation.
No, we haven't.
All right.
Still
Have
got some
you
questions
finished?
for you. No.
Not quite. I'd like you to answer a few questions.
Stop pushing me away, man. I'm trying to ask you some questions here. New from an independent company, you've posted their stuff in the Greedy Guts. Nice, yeah, I'll definitely take a look at it. I've seen a couple of the donut pictures you posted. I just didn't know if, like, the name of the company was in there or not. Joe Vitigus, welcome back, sir. Welcome on in. Again.
2 days
You
ago,
enjoy eating
I
women.
surprised you having a go at Miss Adams.
Ooh, this is kind of a
Did you want to give her another beating?
rough
She
question.
wouldn't let you push her around again, huh?
Shut up, you little shit! You have no idea what happened, and here you are, carping away.
Well, that's true, I don't
You
know.
think you're investigator of the year. Have you taken a look at yourself, niiiiceee?
Excuse
Didn't
me?
you get enough beating her black and blue the last time?
I did not.
You didn't beat her last time, or you didn't get enough?
Go on. Keep going.
Finish what you came to do, then get out of my room.
Well, this guy does not like us. I guess we could ask him point blank. It's gonna take 2 of our effort points. They're called donuts. Oh, okay. Oh, I think you did actually say that in there before. I apologize. I think I do vaguely. I don't know. I have a bad memory. For some reason, that name does sound familiar, though. So maybe you did mention it in there before today. Did you kill Elizabeth? I don't know. I feel like that's not a really good. I feel like he's just gonna say no. Screw it.
Let's get right to it. Are you Elizabeth Adams' murderer?
That is for you to prove, if
Oh,
I'm not mistaken, boy. You weren't expecting me to do all the legwork for you, were you?
I kind of was, actually, for a split moment there. All right.
Goodbye, sir.
Have a good day.
We shall meet again.
Probably.
Yeah. Scumbag. All right, let's take a... Which one is it? Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's use some of the elixir to get rid of that negative effect we got from failing that conversation. All right. Now what? That's, I feel like we've already, okay, so this, I mean, we've had to have gone into everyone's room at this point, right? Interesting. Wonder if we can go downstairs. Nope. Alright, so we really haven't gotten any smoking gun, really, so, you know, kind of so to speak. We don't really have a lot of information to go off of here. So who has seen the Battlefield 5 trailer? I showed it earlier. I showed it right when we started, Redfish. I'm super stoked. Super stoked for what they're doing. Do you know what I hate? When people fill your drink with too much ice and not enough liquid? Oh my gosh, I know. Isn't that the worst? That really sucks when that happens. All right, well, okay, I think we talked to everybody. I know we talked to him before, but meh. Well, let's just double check. Let's see if there's anything.
What a tragedy, my
Yeah, so he's not gonna give us
How
anything new.
could such a thing
Thought maybe he would
have
for a minute
happened?
ago.
That's exactly what I'm trying to find out. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary last night?
Yeah, Redfish, it really is.
A French soldier, Bonaparte, I believe, hanging around near Miss Adams' room.
Seems to come full
But I would
circle.
not
Both
want to get an
Battlefield and COD
innocent
went back to
man into
WWE2.
trouble. It's probably nothing.
Yeah, they did, but I think it honestly, I think it makes sense though. Dark Being, you know what I mean? And to be honest, like I was not the biggest fan of Battlefield 1 because of like the weapons and stuff they picked, but I do really enjoy the World War II era, and I think it's exciting to see them kind of go back to that. At least for me, Battlefield, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I haven't bought a Call of Duty game in a long time, and what they showed off and announced for Black Ops 4, like I'm not going to be picking that up either. Which is unfortunate because I think out of all of the like more modern Call of Duties, like Black Ops was kind of one of my favorites, but I don't know, I'm just so burnt out on it. And like when you look at like what Call of Duty is doing with Black Ops 4 versus what Battlefield is doing with World War II or Battlefield 5, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, to me at least, it looks like Battlefield is constantly trying to elevate and improve, whereas like Call of Duty always just feels like a fresh coat of paint on the same old car, you know what I mean? Call of Duty World War II wasn't too bad, but Black Ops looks like pure multiplayer type. Well, that's the problem, right? Is they from what I understand at least, and this might be inaccurate, but from what I understand, they've already come out and said that they are not having any sort of story campaign in Black Ops 4 at all. Like it's basically going like you know, the way of like PUBG and Fortnite / Overwatch. And I don't know, I just don't really care for that. It's just not my cup of tea. I wish them all the best, but it's just not what I'm after. Whereas like Battlefield definitely looks like what I'm looking for in like a multiplayer type of war game. Absolutely. And like the fact that like they're adding customization to Battlefield, like a lot of customization from the sound of it, like that has got me so freaking stoked for it. 20 killed COD, so no BF is not touching that, and I can't wait to have that OG sniper fight. Yeah, I agree. I definitely, it's gonna be kind of like enemy at the gates, Redfish, you know what I mean? Like, and sniping in Battlefield 1 was fun. Like, I think that's what I spent most of my time doing. That's what I do in a lot of Battlefield games. I typically run a little bit more as a sniper, but like the movement system, the new movement system for Battlefield looks outstanding. Like, it looks really cool. The new ragdoll physics that they're like incorporating and stuff, the fortifications, like, I don't know, there's just so much that it looks like they're adding to the game and to the franchise, and I'm definitely interested. The comparative scene, yeah, the competitive scene, sorry. I think Jin can attest to your love of snipers. I'm a huge fan of it. You back him up, nice.
But if I were you...
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of sniping as well.
I would talk to Monsieur Peru. You remember how violently he set upon Miss Adams.
Oh, don't worry. He's on the list of suspects.
I actually do have Sniper Elite 3 that I've been meaning to play as well. I'll have to get to that eventually. All right, let's talk to this guy again, see, I don't know, because I don't really know what else we're supposed to do. We kind of questioned everybody already. Oh, here we go, okay.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm listening, Louis.
Okay, all right. You want to play those games, you just don't have the money when they've been on sale? Yeah, I was kind enough to actually get it gifted to me by Mr. Joviticus, and I definitely want to stream it. That's why I haven't played it yet either. I haven't played any of those, by the way, though. I had the third one on there because it looked really good and I had heard some good things about it. And then I think there's another franchise like Sniper Ghost Warrior or something. I never got into those. The new one looked interesting, but I guess it got some not so great reviews. So I don't know. I'm waiting on the Steam summer sale to come around. I'm trying not to buy too many games because that should be right around the corner at this point. Meaning the space future thing. Not a fan favorite, and you're glad they went with World War II and more customization for sure, much hype. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, no, that whole thing that Call of Duty did when they kind of like went to space, it was really funny though, because I remember watching the announcement for that at E3, like when they were streaming it, right? And like everybody was kind of like, oh my gosh, like this looks, because they hadn't said the name of it, but everybody was like, this looks super cool, like what is this? And like everybody's really hyped. And then it got to the end and like the Call of Duty logo came up and you literally just hear this audible, God, like go across the whole crowd, and you're like, what? But yeah, I didn't play that one either, but I heard it was not very good as well. Steam summer sale, rip wallet, yeah. Jen saw you main save on Darkest Dungeon. Oh yeah. Have you've been streaming Darkest Dungeon, right? What games do you usually snipe in, Dark Being? Oh, no worries, Redfish. I can't spell 90% of the times. Don't worry, man. We have a culprit. Oh God.
I believe I've identified the murderer.
Really, Louis?
No, we haven't.
All right then. Please think carefully.
Oh my
before you give me
God.
your answer. This is a very, very serious accusation.
Okay, what the, oh my God.
I'm going to need a bit more time to review my findings about the crime.
I do understand.
And back again.
All the more so.
Slap keep slacking of your PC. Oh, that's not good.
When it comes to
various games? Okay, right on. Okay, I don't know. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. I don't know who... These are like books. Okay, that's not gonna help us. So Adams is dead. That's our mother. It was Darth Vader, right?
I killed her.
Most FPS games give the pace quick ones like Overwatch. You're not fond of? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I never really got into Overwatch either. I don't really know why, but I just never really got into it. And it was weird because like right around the same time that was coming out was like around the same time as like oh. Oh, how strange. So we have not met, so it's Emma and Emily. So maybe it was Emma. We didn't question this guy, but I didn't see him anywhere. We questioned him. I mean, he had a gun and his boot was there, but he doesn't have a small enough hand to stab her. I wonder if that guy's got small hands. Oh my gosh, this is not good. All right. This guy's ugly. Wait, is this the game kind of like Clue? It's really weird. It is kind of like a Telltale series, but it's like episodic and it's very dialogue driven. We are a detective though, and we were at this party trying to find our mother who's gone missing, and this lady died, and now he's kind of telling us to investigate, but small hands. I mean, what? Well, yeah, so when we were investigating in the crime scene, we found a knife that the victim was stabbed with. And when we investigated the knife, it said that the handle it was small, or whoever had to have used it had to have small hands. So he said that it most likely had to have been a woman. But then we found size 15 boot prints in the blood. And we found a pistol that had not recently been fired, but it was there. So the weird thing is there's all of this stuff that's kind of leading us to believe that it's the Peru guy, but I'm not 100% sure that it is. Because he was acting like so nonchalant about it, like, you know what I mean? It was very weird. But I also don't really see...
A four-letter word could open his chest.
Oh my god. So yeah, so I don't know. I'm not really quite sure who to think here. I really don't know. What the heck? I'm not even sure what we're Even that, like, and I haven't really quite found anything that would make sense for that either, I don't think. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm really like torn here because I don't want to like just, you know, throw somebody under the bus here, especially because like we really don't have a lot of information. I mean, well, it could have been, the lady could have worn the bigger boots, right? Like, she could have put the boots on and went in and poisoned her and then stabbed her. Because the knife wounds also were not very deep, according to what they were telling us. I think what made it fatal was she got stabbed in the heart. We're gonna just, I don't know, we're gonna say it's a lady. Give it a shot here. Although I think that's going to immediately make Emily a suspect, though.
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm listening, Louis.
All right, hang on. We'll just double check this real
Remind me
quick.
of the facts we already know about?
Just to be safe.
Elizabeth Adams was killed last night.
Okay.
But Piaggi was with Holm and I until late at night. As for Bonaparte and Washington, they left us after midnight, both tired.
Okay. I really think it's Emily's sister. I think it's Emma.
I believe I've identified the murderer.
Really, Louis? All right then. Please think carefully before you give me your answer. This is a very, very serious accusation.
But if we do that, I mean, like, nobody else knows that Emily and Emma are like dual identitying this thing. And like, if that guy really didn't do it, why wouldn't he just say that I didn't do it? Why would he say you have to prove that? Like, why is he trying to take the fall? Oh, well, maybe... She killed herself, huh? She stabbed herself 9 times? I mean, that sounds a little... suspicious. Well, we could blame her mother. That'd be kind of ironic. Oh, God. Maybe he's in cahoots with the murderer? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm wondering, too. Like, it almost feels like he's the fall guy. But why? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. There really hasn't been enough, given to us to really, to make this decision, I don't think. I mean, we're literally taking a stab in the dark here. It is possible that she stabbed herself, though, because, I mean, he said the wounds weren't very deep, and the one that actually killed her was the one that stabbed her in the heart. The mother? Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Our mother's missing. We've only seen her in flashbacks, and she was missing a hand. So, I don't know. I mean, if she's missing a hand, like, I think it'd be kind of difficult to murder someone. Plus, like, I don't know, that's the thing. We said there was, like, a huge fight in the room, but that room looked trash when we went in there the first time. It didn't look that much different. And, like, it feels like that letter in Peru's room was actually written by Elizabeth as well, because she was talking about, like, a devil. And Elizabeth was into all that occult stuff. She had, like, the pentagram and all that sort of stuff. So I'm like, I really am wondering if maybe she didn't... I mean, but stabbing herself 9 times... I mean, like, I don't know. That's tough. Oh, it's so tough. But she was known for cutting herself. I mean, she had the, you know, she had the wounds already on her. And I mean, if we say she killed herself, like, are we letting the real killer go? But I don't think we have enough to really... Right, what are our options if it's a guy? Okay. Well, what about this guy? I don't think we talked to him in the hall, but... Hang on. Let's see if we can go... Oh God, no!
Monsieur Napoleon is the culprit.
Why is that?
No, that's not what I meant to click. What the crap, game? Oh my God. No! Hang on. That was, I'm gonna back out here. That was not supposed to happen. What the crap? I was trying to click to get out of the thing. Oh my God, did this just restart the whole thing?
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
Whew.
I'm listening, Louis.
Whew. Okay, slight mouse malfunction, gotta go.
I'll be in touch as soon as I have any more information.
You did the same thing in Batman on Sunday. Oh no! Mass Effect all over again. It almost was dark. It almost was. Oh my God. I was trying to get out of there to go back to see if we could find that guy to talk to him some more. And then it was all Napoleon. I was like, what? No! No! Oh my gosh. Whew. Well, that sound is not good. What's going on with the chatbot? Or is that the game? What is... Okay, hang on. Okay, that definitely is not supposed to happen. Hang on. We're gonna exit and relaunch. Okay, well that was absolutely bananas. What is going on? Could you guys hear all that? You don't know, but you like it? No, sounds like game bugged and now it thinks it's a trance track, right? Was that or? Yeah, see, okay. All right. My gosh. Stand by. Technical difficulties at its finest. Okay, what in the heck was that? All right, let's fire this back up. I wonder, I really hope that's not my capture card. That would not be good. That's bananas. All right, let's see if we can get the chatbot fired back up here. Oh my God. What is the deal? Does the mic sound okay? Like, is it literally just the background sounds? What in the hell is going on? I sound good. Okay, so it's literally... All right. Let's see here. All right, the capture card looks okay. Does not sound okay though. What the heck? That's so weird because it was like totally working. Yeah, mic's fine. Everything else at the moment. Yeah, that is super strange. I wonder if my capture card just crapped the bed on us here. What in the devil? Okay, wait. Stand by 1 second. Do apologize about the delay. All right, let's see if this works. Okay. Well, that was absolutely weird. Time to raise money for Raikkoen's new capture card. I don't know, that was super weird. Like, it sounds like the game audio is coming through okay now, but firing the chatbot back up right now. Very, very strange. Okay.
Spectre status recognized.
That sounds good. How weird. You might have fired that command off before the bot was all the way up, Jovi. Try it again. Okay, there you go.
I meant trash panda.
Is that better?
It's worse. It's so much worse.
You son of a...
Okay, how's that? I mean, I heard that one. Does that sound okay to you guys? I don't know why the other one didn't work. That was weird. Oh, there you go. Oh, now we're flipbook moding on OBS. Oh, this is just beautiful. It's just cascading into a river of poo. What the crap? All right. I don't know what's going on anymore. She just canceled you is all? All right, let me move that over there. Close that out. All right, that's, I don't know, yeah, it's super weird. You broke things. I don't know. It was super weird, but like literally now my OBS is showing that it's having connectivity issues too.
Yes. It was called The Girl of My Dreams. It starred you. As a matter of fact, we had this very romantic scene together.
Huh. All right, well, maybe we'll stay, hopefully we'll stabilize here. I click one wrong thing in the game and everything goes down the river fall. Everything just goes to crap in an instant. It's all Jen's fault. She's a breaker of bots. True story. Yeah, I don't know. That was just absolutely weird. Shame face. How is are the levels okay? Like, does it still sound, does everything still sound pretty well balanced? That's bizarre. All right, see if we can find that guy. Okay, we can't go down those. Nice. Well done. Okay, that's Napoleon, who we almost just falsely accused Napoleon 2 seconds ago, right when we sent everything into the crapper. Can't go down those stairs. Sounds good. Okay, perfect, perfect. I do apologize about that. I really do not have any idea what the crap happened. Why can't we talk to this guy?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Yeah, why can't we go in Godoy's room? Is that not working now either? What? Hang on, what? Oh, there you go. I don't know why. Yeah, wait, why did that not go off for you guys? What? I don't know. Oh man. I'm gonna have to get Agent Knuckler to slap the chatbot in the mouth or something. Jovi spelled it wrong? Oh, we can't spell. That's okay. That's our room. Where is this guy? We talked to him and then he ran off.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Pierre.
He's upstairs. Can't go in that. That doesn't even look like a room, actually. Is that a room? Looks like it should be to something, but doesn't really let us go up there. Oh, yeah, okay, I do, yeah. I do see it now. Well, that's our room again. I gotta turn around. I don't know where I'm going anymore. I think the only thing more confused than the sound coming through my capture card is me right now. I am totally lost as to where the heck we're supposed to go. Or what evidence we're supposed, I mean, like, there's gotta be some sort of hardcore evidence that would, where to talk to George Washington. Dang it. Wait, whose room is this? Oh, this is Adam's room, right? Pretty sure this is Adam's room. Yeah. I don't know what to do. I don't know. What? Okay, chat. What does everybody in chat think? Who does everyone in chat think it is? Because I'm completely not sure what to do here. Like, I feel like maybe we should say it's a woman because the knife, but then I'm like, well, that's gonna get Emily in trouble. But Emily's looking for her sister, so it is possible that it was Emma. Emma might be a stone cold killer. Okay, wait, here we go. Let's talk to this fool. We didn't talk to this guy yet. Luke Skywalker, oh my God. Damn those Skywalkers, always ruining things. Always ruining the evil plans. Oh wait, what's this?
A ruble.
Oh, a ruble. Colonel Mustard in the library with the wrench. I agree. That actually does sound pretty good. I'll see if it gives me that option. If it doesn't, I'm gonna get very bitter and salty with this game. Weirdly enough, they're remaking Clue the movie with Ryan Reynolds.
A table of alchemical symbols. The sorrows of young Werther. There's a handwritten text signed by von Werner on this.
Which should be pretty
page.
good, actually.
Dear Elizabeth.
I hope, anyway.
I know that this book is but a small token compared to the delightful moments you gave me, but I hope that this will nonetheless keep the memory alive. Your ever obedient
Oh, we
servant.
read our 2 hours. I should have just taken a break right there, too.
Volker had a relationship with Elizabeth, but that's hardly surprising given his fondness for the occult.
You think Jen did it? You think Jen's the murderer? The original is the best. Yeah, the original is pretty great. Why can't we search this? All right. You think Jen did it? Jen murdered the bots. She's getting even. She's gone rogue. Oh, okay, wait. Use your knowledge. IPOU. Are we just trying to make a word with this? Is this all we're trying to do? Or is it supposed to relate to something specific? Takoyaki Gaming, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you. Oh, I just thought you were saying my name. I didn't realize you were accusing me. What gave it away was the exclamation point. He was like, Jen! It was Jen! I saw her do it! You're suddenly craving tacos? I am too, my God. There's never not a good time to eat tacos, I think. To be honest, yeah. All right, I'm gonna try this, see what it tells me here.
If I'm not mistaken,
Oh my God, they used all of our points.
Named the element called zinc.
Oh, zinc. Oh, changed first letter. That's weird. I don't know how that he figured that would be related just because of the chart. So we added a chemical to our thing. Mysterious note. Wait, what mysterious note? Where's this mysterious note you speak of? Inventory, what note? These are all books. We have many leather-bound books. Or bacon tacos. Ooh. Barfs. Oh no. You said you break stuff and you could have broken her life. Oh my God. You're eating a Choco Taco. Oh my God. See, even ice cream works in chocolate format, or even tacos work in ice cream format. That's what I was going for. I don't see the suspicious note that they were speaking of. 16 coins. Journal. Oh, there he is. I was like, why is that guy not even show up on here? Occultism. He's immune to occultism. This guy looks a little bit like a Billy Bob Thornton, a little bit. Yes! Choco Taco. Like, seriously, Choco Tacos are wonderful. But so is ice cream. But so is tacos. So taco ice cream makes perfect sense. It's a match made in heaven that I'm surprised nobody thought of sooner. All right, let's see. We don't really have a lot of clues. Ice cream was what you had for supper tonight. That is a dinner well served. And probably well enjoyed, I would imagine.
Amber crystals.
Amber crystals.
The alchemist is an old man.
Right, well this guy's immune to occultism, so he obviously has some sort of connection to that as well. Same as, oh, and he has boots in his room as well. My oh my. And he was outside of her room, but why would he return to the murder scene? So many questions, not enough clues to answer. All right, let's have a conversation, you and I.
What can I do for you, niiiiceee?
Monsieur?
Boots
Lord
with the
Mortimer
fur.
has appointed me to investigate the tragedy that befell us
Trying
last
to find out who killed
yes.
her.
It's horrible, yes. How can I help, monsieur?
Where were you last night?
Where were you last night?
In my room. I read a few ancient manuscripts before going to bed. But I didn't stay up long. I was tired.
Thank you kindly.
Okay, he didn't stay up long because he was tired, but that's not, I mean, it's hardly an alibi.
Excuse me for asking, but did you know Miss Adams?
Oh, she... not really, to tell the truth. No.
I found the Werther dedication, signed by your hand, monsieur. Would you like to change your version now?
Be careful, niiiiceee. Don't push your luck. My relationship with Miss Adams was pure, and has nothing to do with you.
Well, I
Continue
don't know about
playing
that.
the detective as you see fit. But if I find the bastard who did that to Elizabeth, I will...
Yes! I would have preferred a simple response, but I see I have my answer now.
Right. We don't know what he's weak to. We can try to manipulate him, though, for no points, so that might be a good option to start with.
Please, tell me a little more about the nature of your relationship.
That is a personal matter, monsieur.
That didn't work.
Yes, that is true. So, tell me.
All right. It was passion. That's why we couldn't stay together. It scared her.
Okay, they couldn't... So they were together. So now, did this just become a situation of scorned lovers? I feel like all these are gonna kind of give us the same answer, though. Let's just try those, see. So we definitely need more information.
I have no reason to answer.
Domestic dispute, I'm wondering that too.
Is that what you want me to tell Lord Mortimer?
It's what they say usually causes the situation.
It's only been a few weeks.
I get the impression that your romance was over. Am I right?
So? What does it matter to you? I would never have attacked her, if that's what you're insinuating.
Who put an end to the relationship? You or her?
It was her. It was her. But what does that matter?
Oh,
we
great.
both agreed.
This isn't good. We're not getting very far with this.
You loved her, didn't you?
That is none of your damn business.
Your feelings betray you, sir.
So what?
Your feelings betray you.
I loved her, like a moth loves the flame of a candle. That's why we could never be together.
That really didn't help us much either.
We finished. I'll have a look around and then take my leave.
Do whatever you have to do.
Yeah, I don't think that helped us in the slightest. I don't know. I feel like at this point the safest option is to just say that she killed herself. I mean, this guy's got a scorned lover type thing going on, but we just don't really have enough evidence to prove either which way as to who it is. Like, we really do not have enough to convict, or even accuse for that matter, really anyone, I don't think. Opened up another channel to see if there were on the same part, but the guy is innocent, but his chap on his playthrough, his guy has a sore nose. Really? That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the only guy that we feel like is kind of a shoo-in is Peru, but he's just angry all the time. And I mean, his boot and his pistol were there, but that doesn't necessarily mean he killed her. I'm just gonna say it was her. I don't want to wrongfully accuse anyone else here. Watch me accidentally click Napoleon again. He's like, why do you hate me so much?
I've come to speak about the findings of the investigation, my lord.
I'm listening, Louis.
I believe I've
I don't know.
Identified the
I don't know what.
Really, Louis? All right then. Please think carefully before you give me your answer. This is a very, very serious accusation.
I believe it was suicide.
Oh my god.
Suicide?
Oh
Louis,
my god.
I hope you have solid evidence.
Oh, but see, even this is ridiculous. Like, it gives you a lot of reasons to think that, right? Well, wait a minute now. Dang it. I mean, she's stabbed 9 times. Maybe it is the scorned lover. I mean, maybe, you know, crime of passion, knife, insinuates intimacy. And I mean, I don't know, maybe he... I mean, that's what's thrown me, Dark. That's what's thrown me, is the handprint, like the way that he was talking about the knife. Is he saying like that it's, you know, the knife was small and it had to have been a woman that used the knife. But then if she got poisoned, somebody could have stabbed her with her own hand, but then it wouldn't have been gripped that tight, right? He might try to reason and get his opinion on things. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I mean, It's like Clue. It's all of them. It very well could have been more than one person. That's, you know, that's a situation that I don't think it's really giving us an option for, but it could be, right? And I mean, Washington had boots in his room. He had laudanum. Washington also had ties to her and her mother, or her and our mother torturing her younger, or sort of had ties to that, I think. I was about to say she could have had the knife and the other defended. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering too, but I mean, I don't know, it just says she got stabbed in the heart. Said that was like a fatal blow, because the rest of the wounds weren't that deep. And she went to get laudanum from Washington, but I mean, she got that was like a crap load of laudanum. Exia, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. How you doing? Twitch, where's my notification at? Cheesy Crust. What's going on, X? How you doing, man? We're trying to solve a murder. All right, well, let's see what he says if we say this.
The knife found beside Elizabeth's body had a handprint on it, a slender hand. Without a doubt, the hand of a woman.
And Elizabeth is the only female guest? Come, Louis. Anything else?
Okay, well, she was self-harming.
She was covered in scars from previous acts of scarification. That proves that she was prone to harming herself. Her suicide was the culmination of this.
What you say makes sense, but it's a little weak. Haven't you anything else?
She took drugs. She must have killed herself. She took drugs, man.
She overdid the laudanum and the wine, probably to take away her anxiety. She could have decided she couldn't go on and acted while she was not her normal self.
Sounds a bit far-fetched to me, but it isn't without logic. Anything else?
So I think he's telling us we're wrong.
It is my conviction that she killed herself.
So she stabbed herself 9 times?
Yeah, that's my argument too. I don't know.
Believe, Louis. Louis, I'm afraid this is simply not sufficient. This is a serious accusation. I need concrete evidence.
Okay, so that's not it.
That is why I am taking over this case as of now.
Thank God.
Right. It's time we spoke about your mother, Louis.
All right, so that was wrong. I mean, I think it's still better than us falsely accusing somebody. It's probably going to come to the fact that I don't know, maybe it'll tell us who it was. Maybe it'll come out eventually.
She isn't missing, you know.
Oh, snap. Pepto investigator.
Yeah. My mother has left traces in every nook and cranny.
Definitely.
Of her island, my lord. She's definitely here. Now, what worries me most is why she doesn't show herself.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
It was probably her lover.
What was the official reason why my mother came to your island?
I knew about your mother's activities.
It was probably a test. It very well could be.
I thought
it definitely could be.
To gain by working together.
You mean the cannon deal with Monsieur Bonaparte?
Among others, yes. How did you hear about that?
Monsieur Bonaparte came to speak to me about it yesterday, during lunch.
I see. So impetuous. He was supposed to let me speak to you about it.
I think it was Emma.
Our friend Napoleon.
I think you're right.
Desperately needed financial backing to properly equip his army. I took it upon myself to back him because I have a firm conviction that he can go far.
We shall see. However, there's one thing that surprises me.
Yeah, I think you're definitely right. And that was kind of my thought from the beginning, is that like Emily kind of slept with us to throw that off the trail, you know what I mean? And she said her sister was missing, but that doesn't mean anything.
Did my mother intend to finance a war? I'm not sure that I follow.
No, your mother's aim was not so much to partake in
the half-naked investigator,
but rather to make Monsieur Bonaparte accountable.
Well, I think we're half of an investigator.
And having support of a military man can often come in handy, Louis. You'll see. Once this deal was closed, I had big plans for Sarah.
Such as what?
You see, I've invited several influential figures on my island to present them with
split personality
conference. It will be
a possibility
later today. I thought that the Golden Order had a role to play, and I still think so. I was hoping Sarah would be able to join us.
I see.
Indeed, if by chance your mother decided not to return to us before the conference, would you do me the great honor of attending? If only to follow the deliberations while waiting for her to duly take her seat.
Why not? We shall see.
Ah, thank you so much. In this way, you'll be able to keep your mother informed of what is said. There's something else I'd like to briefly go over. Earlier, you asked me the official reason for your mother's presence here. Is there an off-the-record reason why your mother came here?
So, yeah, so here's the interesting thing, though, too, is it definitely seemed like a setup for the Peru guy. I mean, like, his pistol was there, his boot print is there, he was seen fighting with her before. So, I don't know, it definitely feels like he was to take the fall. The other question I would wonder, though, is does Lord Mortimer even know about Emma? Like, we know about her because Emily told us, but, like, does he even know? And even then, the only evidence we would have had... So let's assume for a second that he didn't know about her. We would have had to have convinced him that Emma was an identical twin sister of Emily that sometimes comes around and pretends to be Emily. And then we would have had to have convinced him that all we had was the handprint of a woman on the knife. So I don't think that really would have convinced him either. And that's the thing. I really feel like Peru is going to go down for that murder, even though I have a very strong suspicion that it was not him. The room must be hot as hell. I mean, there's a lot of fire, but it's a very, very large room. It's probably very drafty. Everybody's in coats and stuff, and like 3 or 4 layers at least. They're in their trouser coats, as we named them earlier. 1793 trouser coats.
If only my mother trusted me, but
we shouldn't reveal
very mysterious.
Too much to him either.
I'd have been delighted to answer your question.
Is this usual for her?
As head of the Order, secrets are her bread and butter, as you can imagine. That said, it's the first time she hasn't let me in on the reason for her trip. And it intrigues me, to tell you the truth.
Well, I'm sure that Sarah will explain everything once she reappears. There's something I still don't get. In your opinion, why would your mother remain in hiding over several weeks?
I mean, like, I don't know. There's something super, like, something weird going on with us, too. Like, 'cause we're having visions and flashbacks of things that are happening. So, I mean, like, that's super weird also. All right, maybe she was wary of someone. She might have discovered something. Maybe she lost her mind. We're going to just say maybe she's afraid of someone.
Her not coming back to the manor after so long makes me wonder if she is wary of someone.
Well, certainly. But whom? The only ones who were present during her stay were Sir Gregory, Duchess Hillsborough, Mr. von Boulder, and myself.
Well, we did have that flashback of her shooting either Emily or Emma with the gun, so we did have that kind of thing. So maybe.
How did my mother and Duchess Hillsborough get on?
Oh, very well, I believe. They spent a lot of time together. Without wanting to exaggerate, I rather got the impression that Emily reminded your mother of herself when she was young. The only thing I can tell you is that Sarah had indeed changed. At the beginning of her stay
Changed
here,
how?
we enjoyed spending time together, solving the world's problems.
So that's the thing. Like, if her and Emily got along, that could be totally fine. Helltrek, welcome to the stream. Happy Wednesday to you, sir. How are you doing? Welcome on in. We've been having some weird issues with the chatbot and stuff. What is the deal with this?
You tell him I'm
there we
coming!
Go.
And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
Very nice. Okay, enough about her, what of her disappearance? What did you speak about together?
You seem to know my mother very well, my lord. What did you talk about?
I think we should have asked about the disappearance.
Oh, as soon as we had a little free time, we like to share points of view about practically any subject. We would find ourselves embarked on interminable discussions that could go from Monsieur Blanchard's flight in a hot air balloon to the Treaty of Jersey, or the adoption of the metric system in France last year, or even Mr. Eli Whitney's invention in the United States.
Interesting. Trying to get your youngest one to sleep. Totally understandable. That doesn't cost anything, so we might as well do
famous
that.
cotton gin. It was supposed to revolutionize cotton production in the United States.
It will revolutionize the world, Louis. The potential of this invention is much greater. Tomorrow, all industries will be switching to simple but large-scale production. Of that, I'm sure.
I'm surprised she didn't get you started on the Crusades. It was her favorite subject.
Are you joking? Sarah and I spent entire days together reliving them. It so happens
Swaddle him
that
with
the
a straitjacket.
Crusades are also my subject of predilection, especially the third. My ancestor distinguished himself brilliantly during the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
All right. Well, I mean, a lot of these skills are coming into play. Still pretty hyped about Battlefield 5. Oh my gosh, absolutely, Helltrack. Holy crap, that looks amazing. I'm so stoked. So stoked. I like showed the trailer when I started the stream today. Pfft, can't wait. Claw hands, new ragdoll physics, like squadrons and stuff. Oh my gosh. The new movement system. It just, everything's crazy. I mean, like the customization alone just gets me every time. That gets me every time. It'd be weird, but like if they were like, hey, you can build your own house in Battlefield and customize your character, I'd be like, okay, take all my money. It wouldn't make any sense, but like if those things were added, they would totally get my money no matter what. You've watched more details about it? Yeah, I watched the reveal. They talked a lot about what they were doing, but like outside of just the trailer, and there is some very impressive stuff in there, I think. Very excited for where they're going with the franchise.
Mother lulled my childhood with tales of the Crusades. How Richard the Lionheart and Philip Augustus had to battle it out to achieve their ends. And how Guy de Lusignan, having broken his word, launched the siege of Saint-Jean d'Acre.
Oh, I see Sarah's lessons have inspired new enthusiasts. Good on you, because not everyone can claim they know as much at your age. Your mother is a very well-read woman. You're quite lucky to have her as a model, Louis.
Yes, I know, but I'm still very worried.
I must admit, there are worse things to worry about now, Louis.
What do you mean?
Since she disappeared, your mother has been seen once.
Oh,
Her
really?
behavior on the evening of your arrival greatly surprised Gregory and myself. She resurfaced to attack Emma, Emily Hillsborough's twin sister.
He did know about her.
And she shot her with a pistol. Then,
so that was the vision we had.
Could intervene, she ran off and disappeared again.
I beg your pardon? Hang on.
That means my vision on the wharf, it was actually happening inside the manor. Mother shot Emily's sister.
So our mother probably killed.
How'd you do that?
Excuse me, but between that
Elizabeth.
and the childhood of Lady Adams, it's all a bit much for me to cope with. I need to piece it all together again to see things more clearly. You said that you spent a lot of time talking together at the beginning. What happened for that to change?
I'm afraid I
no, they didn't have Snoop Dogg.
The more the days went by, the more she withdrew into herself. She never gave me an explanation. Until the day came when she purely and simply disappeared.
I'll get caught up on chat in a second, though.
Where did she go when she wanted to be alone?
She would shut herself away in a room we use as a box room upstairs.
Would you allow me to go there?
Naturally, Louis, of course. I'll send you a servant to open it.
Smells like a trap.
That's all I can tell you about the disappearance of your mother, Louis. I would like to have been more helpful.
I shall stay on her trail and follow up any leads.
Thank you. We will meet later on to welcome our last guest. In the meantime, I shall get someone to open the box room upstairs for you.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, like, actually picking up the... Oh my gosh.
Mortimer's study.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, like, actually picking up the ammo and meds and stuff is super cool. Being able to, like, drag your teammates out of the middle of, like, a hot zone to do a revive is super, super sick. Subnautica, I have not played. I've heard good things about it, but I haven't really looked a lot into it. Would you recommend it, Jen? I definitely want to pick it up at some point, I think. Because I have heard some good things about it, but I don't know much about it in terms of what it is and everything. Jesus, the thumbs down is catching up on the Battlefield 5 trailer. Really? Really? Honestly, haven't done much of the story. Oh, no worries. Yeah, that's always my downfall with games like that. Okay, so now I wonder if we can go... Well, he said he was going to send a servant to us. Where's the servant that we're supposed to... It's all underwater, right? Like, it's basically like a giant, like, underwater sandbox type situation, from what I understand of it a little bit. What are the thumbs down at, X? Like what? How many thumbs up and thumbs down does it have on the trailer? That's insane. I wonder why it would have that many thumbs down. Now, the other stuff they said that I thought was really cool was there's like no more premium pass. So it sounds like the DLC and all that stuff's gonna be free. I do wonder if there's gonna be like cosmetic microtransactions though for like the customization. I know they said there was no pay to win, but I do wonder if there's gonna be cosmetic microtransactions. Where do we go? How do we get upstairs? It was confirmed there will be no loot boxes. Yes, but it doesn't have to be a loot box in order for it to be microtransactions or, you know what I mean? And like, they said no pay to win, which means you're obviously not going to be able to buy better gear with real money. But with the customization being there, I have a feeling, unless I missed it, I have a feeling that they are going to probably have cosmetic microtransactions, which I'm okay with that. I really don't have much of a problem with that, in all honesty, especially if they're giving everything else away for free. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't have a problem with that, because that's pretty much how Warframe is, and I don't have any issues with that. Okay, so he said something about a servant coming to let me into that room, but nobody is here. That takes me back up to where he's at. Am I supposed to go to my room now? So we should have probably blamed either our mother or Emma for the murder. A giant FU badge to EA? I don't know. Maybe. But I don't know. I don't think that that's really fair because, you know, Battlefield is a good game. 100K thumbs up versus 58,000. But GameStop upload shows 18 and 15? Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, I guess, I don't know. I guess people do have, you know, different outlooks or stuff. Okay, I really don't know what where we're supposed to be going. There's really no way of knowing which way we're supposed to be going. I can't go in that dude's room. Yeah, I mean, the 100 versus almost 60 is not far off, but it's definitely not super close. Well, dang it. He literally said something about that guy showing me to the upstairs room. Gonna jet. Hopefully you'll be able to catch the tail end. Absolutely, Helltrack. No worries. Have a great day. Thank you for stopping in and showing some support for the channel. I super appreciate that. Have a good rest of your night if we don't see you back a little bit later. Hopefully the kiddo gets to sleep soon for your sake, I hope. Okay, I don't know, chat. Am I missing something? Did I miss something? I feel like this is Adam's room and it doesn't let us go in there. We can't go down those stairs because it gives us that little icon. Subby, welcome! Happy Wednesday to you. How are you doing? How's it going? I am a wee bit lost right now as to... Okay, here we go. Jaha! I don't know how I missed that like 3 times, but we found it. Alright, so now... We got to, we gotta find clues.
They're burnt papers.
Is Subnautica multiplayer? Like co-op or anything?
There's a legible fragment left. Hey, I recognize my mother's handwriting. She says we must find a safer way to communicate.
It's not. Okay, no, nothing, you know. Okay.
Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. So mother had
ominous music again.
Who could it be?
Just putting your feet up? Oh, there's nothing wrong with that.
Be suspicious of.
Did you work today?
I must find the next part. Faith, sword. I recognize her love of riddles there.
Faith, okay, so we're gonna have to probably solve another puzzle coming up here. Hopefully we fare better at that than we did solving that murder, because that did not
Dante's Paradise.
go our way at all.
Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
How did work go? So it currently is just single player, but there is a mod that is being worked on to hopefully bring it to multi or co-op. Nice, okay. Hence the feed up, yeah. How did work go though? Was it a pretty good day for you, or? Oh.
Oh, that reminds me of the ones my mother collects. It's magnetic.
Look for clues. Consult your notes. Okay. We must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. Right, so it's like a statue or something, maybe? It was slow and dragged on. Oh, those are like the worst days. Was an easy day, but usually those are the ones that take forever to be done. Yeah, exactly. No, that's I typically find that that's usually the worst, because then you're just constantly looking at the clock, and it's like every time you look at it, like only 5 seconds has gone by, and you're just like, oh, I want the day to be over. So yeah, I completely agree with you.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio. A fierce opponent of the first Christians, St. Paul is suddenly struck by the call of Jesus Christ and converts. It's the best known conversion in Christian history, which teaches us that even enemies of Christ can be saved, and even become his greatest apostles after finding faith. From what I can recall, the account of his conversion could be found in the epistles to the Galatians, the Philippians, the Corinthians, and the Acts of the Apostles.
Okay.
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
All right. So we're looking for something to do with the man with the sword in here, potentially. Man with the sword. We can't carry that. Our inventory's full. Man with a sword. Oh, that room's locked, eh?
The door appears to be locked on the other side.
What about the magnet thingy? Oh.
I think I heard something fall to the ground. A metallic sound, like a key falling.
Use the disc. Well, that was awfully convenient. Well, at least we didn't have to use any effort points to pick the lock, though. That would have been kind of unfortunate.
It's open.
All right, man with the sword. Man with the sword. Trust in my faith, the man with the sword.
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
Use left key, use right key. Okay, so we gotta find keys for that. Interesting.
A drawing of the Apostle Matthew, painted by Guido Reni. He's represented as writing the word of the Lord, transmitted by the Holy Spirit, who appears here in the guise of an angel.
We must find a safer way to communicate. Someone is onto us. Trust in my faith in the man with the sword. Oh, Mother, what were you trying to tell us?
This is Circe. The New Testament. This volume dates from the first edition by Gutenberg. It's the first book that was ever printed. The pages are covered in annotations in Latin, French, and Hebrew. Someone spent years studying this Bible.
Okay. Holy cow. Oh my god, what?
And it came to pass in those days that Jesus came from Nazareth.
There's a lot of
Galilee,
dialogue options
and was
here.
baptized by John in Jordan.
Okay, well, that was weird.
St. John is known as the youngest of Christ's apostles, when we often give credit to St. John for having written about the apocalypse in the last book of the Bible. It's St. John, painted by Guido Rini. Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Rini. It looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
This guy has a very astute eye if he's detecting fingerprints on the cloth and dust.
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the apostles by Guido Rini.
Okay. Still not giving us really any further options, though.
A fragment of amber.
Fragment of amber.
St. Paul.
Oh, well, that guy's got a sword.
St. Paul is shown holding a sword.
Well, my oh my.
Strange. There's hardly any dust, as if the painting's been cleaned recently. There's a small inscription engraved on the frame. Let's take a closer look. This is how Paul spoke to his pilgrims from Rome. Just above that, someone's written down the figure 11 on the painting and underlined it twice. No, what does that mean? So we have the figure 11 twice underlined, and a story of a group of pilgrims who it looks like Paul is speaking to. Maybe it's a code. There must be a connection. A text on Paul must be somewhere, and it must be associated with the figure 11. But what's the story with these pilgrims? I mean, a connection with the figure, maybe?
Okay, yep.
Of the 4 apostles shown in this piece, Paul is the only one who isn't an evangelist.
Bible again,
He's the
yeah.
13th apostle.
Oh god. Okay, so the 11th apostle? Well, so he's the 13th apostle. It said something about 11 and pilgrims. 11 was underlined twice. Question is, who is the 11th?
Painting of St. Mark from the collection of the apostles by Guido Rini.
Alright, that doesn't let us do anything. The 11 was double underlined. So I wonder if we read that Bible, if it'll tell us who,
St. John is known as the youngest of Christ's apostles, when we often give credit to St. John for having written about the apocalypse in the last book of the Bible.
Okay, so we need to find out who the 11th... St. John, St. Luke. Are you still working on episode 1? This is episode 2. Yeah, we were basically at the end of last stream. That was actually pretty much right at the very end. Like, it was very, very close to the end of episode 1. I've heard this one is significantly shorter, but it probably would be if I was a little bit quicker on my feet at figuring some of these things out. But it is really good. I think this episode only has 3 chapters in it, so to speak, whereas the other one had like 4 or 5. So it is a little bit shorter, I guess, but it's definitely still interesting. And the story is still taking us on a very winding road of what's going on.
Then they suborned men, which said, "We have heard him speak blasphemous words against Moses and against God."
That didn't help. And I mean, like, this is just crazy. There's just so many different like options to go through with this.
Paul and Silvanus and Timotheus unto the church of the Thessalonians, which is in God the Father and in the Lord Jesus Christ. Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ.
I mean, we already observed these, though, so it's not really giving us...
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I guess... Oh, okay. I think I missed that. I think you were right. Paul is maybe the 11th.
St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles. How come?
Although that still doesn't really...
attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors, too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Huh, okay. Well, I mean, we found that. And I mean, there's two of them represented in there. 11 double underline. I'm really not sure what I am missing here. What about the other Paul picture? I don't really remember which one the other Paul picture was. Do you remember which one it was? I feel like we looked at all of them already, but...
A chest with the occult symbol representing air.
I guess we could just pick the locks on this. Okay, that didn't that didn't help us at all either. Great. Yeah, I don't really...
St. John is known as
the youngest of St. John.
We often give credit to St. John for having written about the apocalypse in the last book of the Bible.
Is there another picture of St. Paul in here, or...?
Several portraits of apostles, all signed by Guido Reni. Looks like someone touched this commode recently. There are fingerprints on the sheets and in the dust.
Something about pilgrims as well.
Painting of St. Mark from the
St.
collection
Mark.
of apostles by Guido Reni.
I don't know. That's where we got the coin from. I don't really see another picture of him, though. He says he's represented in this picture twice. I don't know. I am striking out here. I am completely no idea what the heck we're...
Dante's Paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Huh.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Finishing up at work, so all on you guys. Make good decisions. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I'm kind of not really sure what it is we're supposed to be doing with this, though.
St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles. How come?
Yeah, I don't know. That is, well, we can't leave. Okay, so we're totally stuck in here until we figure out whatever the crap this is. What about, anything in the mirror? In the Bible, is Paul listed? I don't know. There's so many different options there. Like, that's kind of annoying if that's... Well, we have these two. Okay, let's... But then, oh my god. So look at this. Then we go in here. Goodness gracious. Not going anywhere, just in super lurk mode. Oh, no worries. Yeah, lurk away. Lurk away. Okay, wait, hang on.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Okay, hang on. Wait, okay. I need to pay more attention to this for a second. Okay, what did he say about this painting?
St. Paul on the road to Damascus.
The road to Damascus. Okay, Caravaggio.
St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles.
All right.
How come?
Road to Damascus.
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too. Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
All right, let's give that a go. Oh God, okay. Euripides 2, Corinthians 11. When your game you want to play is in maintenance for 3 more hours, rip. Oh no, what game are you trying to play, Redfish? Chapter 2, verse 11? Well, we've got chapter 2, verse 15. Oh, Korean Maple Story? Oh, right on. Yeah, you've been having a lot of fun with that game. I mean, there's chapter 215. I don't see like a verse 11 though. And the Epstel option? I'm really not sure which one you're referencing there, Dark Being. I'm probably being super dense here. The Book of Revelation. I think you're right. It definitely has to have something to do with this. That's why there's so many options here, but the 11's underlined twice. So definitely, I mean, Pilgrims. Chapter 2, verse 15, chapter 3, chapter 3, chapter 1. Oh, chapter 11:11. Here we go. Maybe it's that one.
I say then, have they stumbled that they should fall? God forbid, but rather through their fall, salvation is come unto the Gentiles, for to provoke them to jealousy. Oh, wait. A note from Mother is carefully folded between the pages.
There we go.
What does it say?
Okay, that was...
E. I'm glad you found this note. I was afraid the code of the 2 groups of pilgrims would mislead you. Pick up the package. You know where, and hide it where no one will find it. It's imperative. Awaiting your reply. Hidden behind the youngest apostle. What? The youngest apostle? What does Mother mean by that?
Didn't it say that about this painting? That this was the youngest apostle? Yeah, scrutinize the framing.
The painting looks like it's been taken down recently. But wasn't my mother said that she would wait?
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Hidden behind the apostle.
Move the painting, dude.
Ah, of course. There's something written behind the painting. On the second day, the pilgrims will listen to the prophecy of the young apostle. They shall add 1 companion to their left and 3 to their right to complete their rank. What does it mean?
Oh God. I should have paid way more attention to that. Oh my God. Okay, think about the code. He doesn't have a beard?
St. John is the only apostle painted in this gallery who hasn't got a beard. Hey, wait! That means it's him. He's the youngest apostle. Right. This painting is therefore associated with the answer which E had to give to my mother. Now, I just need to know how to recover the answer.
Okay. What the heck? All right, hang on. What did he say?
On
that
the second day,
get so lost here.
Pilgrims will listen to the prophecy.
Prophecy of the young apostle. Okay.
They shall add one companion to their
one
left.
companion to their left.
3 to their right.
3 to their right.
Complete their rank. What does it mean?
To complete their rank. What? I don't know, but I feel pretty stupid right now. Like I feel like I don't know if it's just the way that this like game is folding this out that I'm not getting or what is happening, but this is not making any sense to me. Can we move the paintings?
On the second day, the pilgrims listened to the prophecy of the young apostle. The prophecy of the young apostle, that was John. And the prophecy mentioned is most likely the book of Revelations according to St. John.
Okay, so do I need to read the book again? One to the left, 3 to the right. The Bible, yeah, this is... this is... this is not making much sense to me at all. The Buckmans, hello! 10 and 30? Interest, 10 and 30. I don't know, I was thinking it would be like, maybe like, so they said 1 to the left and 3 to the right. So I mean, like if it's 11, 11, it'd be what, 12 and 14? Hey Bugmans, yeah, I am so like lost right now. I don't know what's happening, but like for some reason my brain is just not comprehending any of this. Like I'm completely like not getting what the hell I'm supposed to be doing here. And there's just so many flipping options. I mean, there's a 10 and 30 right there. Back to the beginning. Okay. Book of Revelations. Revelation to John. 12 and 14. Okay, there we go. The Buckmans! Thank you for the 100 biddies. I very, very much appreciate it. I think this is what we're looking for. I think it is this chapter 12, verse 14. How are you guys doing? How's your day going? How is your week been going? Puzzles are hard. Yeah, but like, I don't know. There's just... I don't know, maybe this is just me covering for how stupid I feel right now, but I really feel like this puzzle is not very effectively laid out in terms of what you're actually supposed to be doing. But that could also be on me, I'm not gonna lie.
And the woman was given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times, and a half a time. From the face.
Oh, for Christ's sake! For a time, a times, and half a times. Oh my God!
Carefully in the corner of this page, the writing it's not my mother's. S.
My brain is melting.
I've concealed it where no one can get their hands on it. I can assure you, awaiting your instructions, I will hear your reply like he who hears the angel. Hears the angel?
Okay.
What does that mean? Oh. It's probably the place where she was expecting to get the location of the next note.
Great. here's the angel. So much to go off of. I love it. It's going. Butters is has been bad tonight. Oh no. Going to be doing some meal prep, so we'll be lurking a bit. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, lurk away. Get those meals prepped up. Hopefully, hopefully Butters gets to be in not such a where he's not doing bad. Like, is he doing bad like by chewing stuff up, or he's just not feeling well, or like what do you mean by that? Who hears Gabriel? Yeah, this is, I mean, is this like, we're still in this room, right? It's still gotta be something to do. Or wait, can we leave here? It's gotta have to be something in that effing Bible again, right? He's been ripping up carpet under the couch so much for our deposit. Oh no! No! Butters, no! You bad rabbit. Okay, here's... My god, here's the angels. Goodness.
Dante's paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortal world must ripen in our rays.
Okay. Well, that dude's got his ears covered.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus.
Well, that's, yeah, St. Paul.
You
gotta look at the frame option. Oh. Wait. Do you mean like... Well, I guess we could go back to this one for a second. Oh, no. All right, I don't... Need to kick his bunny butt. Okay, so far we've done that one. We've looked at that effing painting. One with the angel? So the one we were looking at. Was it this one? Is there an angel in there? Maybe. Wait, which one's... Okay, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Which one's the one with the angel? I don't see an angel in there. The one next to the Bible. Okay, the one I was looking at. This one. Oh, I guess that is an angel. Like, you can just barely see the wings. Like, just barely, like there's just a tiny little whoop right there. But it didn't really give us any options, though. Oh, look at the frame. Oh.
There's something else behind this painting.
Dang it.
It says, half of each group will join the first city of Corinth.
Okay.
What the hell does that mean?
Great.
It must be the group of pilgrims mentioned from before. I guess maybe the city of Corinth is a reference to the epistle from Corinthians in the Bible.
Oh god. Why? Why? Why is it doing this? Oh my gosh. This is so ridiculous. All right. A reference to from the Corinthians in the Bible.
Group of pilgrims. If I'm not mistaken,
oh, it's
numbered
good.
respectively 12 and 14 in the last painting. With the simple operation suggested, that would mean that the new group
6 and 7. Okay. Okay. All right, leave. Back to the stupid Bible again.
Now, therefore, there is utterly a fault among you, because ye go to law with one another. Why do ye not rather suffer injustice? Why do ye not rather suffer yourselves to be defrauded? Ah,
this is so ridiculous.
Here's a message. It is of paramount importance that no one finds it. Watch out for the Prussian. He's on the trail. Let's meet up. I'll leave it to you to organize the rendezvous. Not today. I'm unable to do it. In the meantime, I'll follow the first group to Mark, who will reveal the answer to them. Prussian? Volner? I must have a word with him. And that first group of pilgrims, how many are there now? If I refer to the chapter I'm reading at the moment, 6.
Okay. Can we leave now? Are we done with this Bible riddle? Duh, blasphemy, we're not. God dang it. Okay, said something about the Prussian. And there's 6 now.
There's nothing worth noticing here.
Inspect the surroundings. Oh my god. And mark. Behind the painting?
It's too cumbersome for me to unhook here, but judging by the dust, it hasn't been moved for months, if not years.
Okay, that makes sense. Behind, yeah, I was thinking, yeah. Inspect the dusty piece of furniture.
There are finger marks. Deliberately drawn in the dust. 8 in all.
Okay, so we've got 8.
Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the urn. It's a sentence in Hebrew. Choosing the Hebrew alphabet is no coincidence. It's got to be a reference to the Bible.
Of course it is. God dang it. All right, hang on. So we got, what about the candlestick? We did the, let's do the candlestick.
No, nothing of value here.
Oh, okay, well good. There's nothing of value there, great.
Little characters are engraved on the chest of drawers under the
Okay,
urn.
yeah, we read that, we got that.
Sentence in Hebrew.
It's Hebrew, it's the Bible again. Okay. Son of a gun. All right, now, oh my god, this is driving me insane. This is literally making me want to just like pull my hair out. It's so bad. Hang on, okay. So the drawers, there was something in Hebrew. I gotta read that again.
In Hebrew.
Crying out loud. Okay, wait, I know the choice was removed. Choosing the Hebrew alphabet is no coincidence. Gotta be a reference to the Bible, sure. Mark 6 and 8. I definitely think the 6 and the 8's right, because that's how many pilgrims there were. Something in Hebrew. Okay, Hebrew. 6 and 8. Okay, it's gotta be this one.
But that which beareth thorns and briars is rejected.
Oh, sweet God.
Is nigh unto cursing, whose end is to be burned. Here's a message. There are some complications. Indeed, the Prussian is insistent. What's happening at your end? Do you need help? If tonight is not possible, let's see tomorrow evening, in the South Room, where we reviewed the situation.
What situation?
When Paul understood that only the axe counted, he went back on his tracks. I await your confirmation to his left, in the company of the pilgrims that have joined him. Yeah, this last comment is about their code. I should find new pilgrims near Paul.
Alright, well the only painting we have left at this point is the one out here. New pilgrims near Paul. Good. Great goodness.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio. This painting has been hanging here for a long time. A lot of dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust.
All right.
I can read the number 4.
So we got 4. Maybe 4 and 2? The 2 representations?
St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings, contrary to the other apostles. How come?
So maybe 4 and 2? My gosh. 1 and 4.
In him God has chosen us before the foundation of the world, that we may be holy and blameless before him.
Nope. All right, well, that wasn't it. Great. It's like looking for a needle in a needle stack, for crying out loud. So ridiculous. I already clicked on that one. I mean, 2 and 2, but... Oh my god. And then you just get inside of there and everything just starts getting like jumbled up and confused.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Okay, it's gotta be something with the 4. Two, 3, 1, 4, 13. I don't know, that's what I was clicking on. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Six and 6, 12, 14. Two and 14. Like 4 and 13, but I don't know where we're supposed to be getting that second number from, unless it's 4 and 2, because there's 2 of him in the picture, but then 4 is written on it, so maybe 2 and 4. Four and 13. Won't harm to try. Yeah, I probably clicked out of that now. 4 and 13. Which one was that under? Oh, right here.
Hereby know that we dwell in him, and he in us, because he hath given us of his Spirit.
Yeah. I'm just not sure where we're supposed to be getting that second number from. Like, that's what I mean. Like, it talked about Paul being in there twice, and he's the only one depicted twice, but then it said something about his pilgrims following him. There's 4 and 8.
Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things
I mean, at this point, we just try every dialogue option.
Are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things.
Well, wasn't that one? Oh my god. Now the thing is to try and keep track of everything that we've read. I mean, it seems like it's got to have a 4 in it, right? I mean, chapter 4, verse 5?
Not in the lustful desire, even as the Gentiles who knew not God.
Okay, not that one. Okay. Chapter 1, verse 4? Or 4:17? Right. That was in this one, right? Yeah, okay.
In him God has chosen us before the foundation of the world.
I have no idea.
That we may be holy and blameless before him.
This is super ridiculous, though. Is it this one? No. Chapter 4:18?
Because we look not at the things that are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
Okay, goodness. Seriously, what is happening? Now I'm just like totally even getting lost on what we've tried and what we haven't tried. This is horrible. All right, all these have to be out. Okay, so let's see here. Go back to the beginning. Okay, so this one's completely eliminated. Unfortunately, you're starting to feel you need to go to bed. I don't blame you, man. My brain hurts right now. Like, I literally am totally so confused. Like, I don't understand how they think this is supposed to be, like, laid out effectively. They're like, oh, yeah, people will get it. Don't worry. It's probably just me, though. Like, everybody probably blows past this part, and I'm sitting here like some turd on a log going, what do I do? The files are in the computer. Oh my gosh. So ridiculous. Okay. And like, if it grayed out the options I tried, that would also be super handy. No. St. John. No. No. St. Luke. No. All right. No. Okay. But yeah, if you are heading out, Dark Being, thank you for hanging out. As always, I really do appreciate it. Hopefully this wasn't too boring for you. I'm sorry we didn't get further. Oh man, so terrible. But yeah, but thank you so much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening and a great rest of your night. Do get some good rest, and hopefully you have a great day tomorrow as well. Yeah, I don't know. I am at a loss here. I am so over this puzzle already.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Good night and good luck. Thank you. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need it. Definitely gonna need it. I am completely stupid with this for some reason. Okay.
St. Paul on the Road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
Examine the painting.
Caravaggio attained a magnificent command of black and the play of colors too.
Okay.
Paul facing an ordeal, the curtains of his illusions being raised, and receives the light from his Savior.
Okay, that does not help us.
St. Paul is the only saint to be presented twice in these paintings.
Okay, St. Paul
to the other
twice.
apostles. How come?
Okay, he's represented twice, and there's a
It's
4.
been here for a long time. A lot of dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
All right. So potentially 2 and 4. Unless 4 is supposed to be the first number, but then I don't know where in God's green earth we're supposed to be getting the second number from. Oh my God. And he said St. Paul, right? So this is St. Matthew, St. John, St. Mark, St. Luke. So it's not any of those.
And suddenly there came a sound from heaven.
We'll just see if it's 2 and 2. 2 and 2 make 4.
And it filled all the house where they were sitting.
Nope. Okay, great. Okay, so Paul. No. Chapter 2:14, but I mean, I don't know, that doesn't make any sense. He's represented twice. Chapter 1, verse 4?
In him, God has chosen us before the foundation of the world, that we may be
We already tried this one.
blameless before him.
Duh. Dang you, Paul. Give me your secrets, gypsy. 4 verse 5. It's got a 4 in it.
Not in the lustful desire, even as the
And we did this one
Gentiles
too.
who knew not God.
Ah! Right. What is happening? We tried the 418. $714. None of those have 4s. Oh, I clicked the stupid thing. Stay there. 1 and 8, 3 and 2. I have no idea. None of those are Paul. It's got to be one of these two, right? I mean, 418 we tried. I am completely stumped by where in hell we're supposed to get this second number from. Or perhaps where we're supposed to get the first number from. I don't even know which number we have. We have A4. There's a 4 drawn in the dust. I mean, the 2 Pauls makes me think that it's... I mean, it says 2 of 2, so I mean, there's the 2, but... But then where does the 4 come in? I think we tried this one already.
Brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest.
Pretty sure we already did this
whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, and if there be any praise, think on these things.
Ugh, this is the worst puzzle ever.
I guess I'll just come back later.
Okay, like legitimately, what are we missing? We've already done, okay, we started with that painting. We went to that painting. We went to that painting. Then we went to that painting. We have to be on this one. Like, this has to be the last painting, because we haven't done anything with this, and all this is giving us is a 4. And telling us that Paul is represented twice.
St. Paul on the road to Damascus by Caravaggio.
There's nothing about Damascus in there. There's nothing about Caravaggio, who is the painter. Says he's represented twice, which, I mean, that would make me think 2. And then there's a 4 drawn into it. But I don't see anything in there that says 2-4.
A lot of dust is built up on it. Well, a finger has drawn a number in the thin layer of dust. I can read the number 4.
What do you want from me? Oh my gosh. Okay, so... I don't know. My logic has got to be horribly flawed because I am... It's 2 and 4 is what I'm getting out of that. The Gospel Acts of the Apostles, but there is nothing, because we got St. Mark, St. Luke. There's nothing about Paul. If we go to, well, there's chapter 2. Yeah, no, we already tried that one. So, I mean, get out of that. Even if we go to this, I mean, that's Paul. And it's 2 of 2. So that could technically be Paul represented twice, but then there's nothing in here that says something 4. We tried the 4 of 8. 4 of 17.
This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye
we tried this already.
Walk not as other Gentiles walk, in the vanity of their mind.
Okay, what in the devil's brew? What are we missing? What is happening? Magnet. There's nothing even in here that really lets us... This is just about the people. Yeah, okay, that's of no help whatsoever. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, we did 2 of 8. So wait, okay, hang on. Go back to the beginning. We'll start here. We'll go round this way. So we'll go here. Hebrew first. Pretty sure we already did this, but we'll try to.
There are some complications. Indeed, the Prussian is insistent.
Okay, so we definitely got a clue out of that one already.
Do you need help? If tonight is not possible, let's see tomorrow evening.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. The situation. When Paul understood that only the axe counted, he went back on his track.
Take it easy, Takoyaki Gaming. Don't worry, you're not gonna miss much. Oh my gosh, we only have like
that have joined him.
We have like about 15 minutes left in the stream, and I don't think we're getting this.
Find new pilgrims near Paul.
Like, it might be a good place just to wrap this out, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Matter of fact, that's what we're gonna do. This puzzle is besting me for today. We will come back later and try this again. This is absolutely ridiculous, though. But now I'm worried about it saving. And hopefully it saved. Puzzles 1, Raikkonen 0. For today, anyway. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, I apologize, that wasn't super riveting. We definitely got stuck there. And I am gonna take the blame on a lot of that. A lot of that is on me, but I also do feel like that puzzle is not super effectively laid out. But it probably is. I'm saying it probably is. I'm probably just missing, something on a massive scale there. But we're gonna go raid up one of our league mentors, Mr. Joviticus 85. He is playing some Dishonored. So if you all wouldn't mind joining me over there. Jim, thank you so much for the resub. Thank you for the new follows there that we had today as well. Thank you everybody for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all had a great day. Have a good night, Bugmans. I hope your meal prep goes well. Thank you for stopping in and hanging out for a while there. I appreciate it. I'm sorry we couldn't get farther in the game. I don't know. My puzzle is just not wrapping around my brain. My brain is not wrapping around that puzzle for whatever reason. I don't know what the deal is. Apparently I should not ever be allowed into churches anymore. I guess that's what they're saying. Also, the movie A Quiet Place is terrifying. It really is. I really enjoyed that movie. I thought it was a great movie. I had a lot of fun watching that movie. I thought it was very well done. I had some nitpicky things with it here or there, but overall it was a good movie. But yeah, for everybody that was here today, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it. Let's go show Mr. Joviticus some support. But thank you. And until next time, this is Raikkonen and the League of Digital Assassins signing off.